Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Get in here, y'all. Get in here. Let's talk about this show. Let's talk about these people, the foolishness that has gone on, the overacting. Honey, they think we stupid and we about to talk about them today. Y'all get in here, get comfortable. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. Go ahead and hit that like button as you come in. Thank you so much. Get comfortable, shoes off. Okay, wigs off. Loosen them bra straps. And let's get ready to talk about these people on this porch tonight. Let me greet everybody. See how y'all doing. Y'all, I was running a little behind because, honey, how about somebody tried to hack into my email? Yes, they tried to hack into the Phil's daughter email, honey. So me and GoDaddy are making sure that doesn't happen. They weren't able to get in, but they gotta alert you when somebody try to pull some slicktivity. I wonder what they was looking for, y'all. That's interesting. Let me greet everybody. Bianca Edwards, how are you, beautiful? Y'all, Egypt Nile is in the building. LJ Forever, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, one half of the devs is in the room. Debbie Garcia, how you doing, boo? My good sis Marilyn McGowan, how you feeling today? Are you feeling better? I would have called you, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to get you up. But if you up and we ain't off too late, I'm gonna call you tonight. Lakeisha Carter, how you doing? Good to see you. Alita, hello, sis. Allie from Miami is in the house. Lala Chanel, girl, how you doing? We celebrating your birthday. I was trying to see if Queen Mermaid could do your birthday greeting for me, but I may have to try to do it on my own. I don't rightly know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. I might have to work it out. Trina Taylor, how you doing? Good to see you. Leslie Love, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. Dora, hey sis, how you doing? Always a pleasure to see you. Uh-oh. I'm losing track of the chat. Hold on. Okay, the second half of the Debs is here. Deborah Randall, how you doing, girl? Happy Sunday. Nacho Twins mama, what up, sis? Annie Gant, good to see you. Hey, Mika. All right, how young am I today, Mika? You know I got to mess with you forever. How young am I today, or am I old today? Vanessa Comagate, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. CC Miller, the beautiful CC Miller, is in the chat. And Rose, how you doing? Always a pleasure to see you. Yes, it is. Who else we got? God's anointed daughter, always good to see you, sis. How you doing? Hey, Millie Rock, what up, girl? Dana Cutler, Miss Steelers Nation, Miss Black and Yellow. Y'all know who she is. Auntie Eva, hey there. Deborah Harris, hello, sis. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Happy Sunday to you. I'm Butterfly. What's happening? Nano, hey, how you doing? All right, BJ Dez is in the house, y'all. Miss Sparkle is here, our resident Mary Kay lady. You need your Mary Kay, you better holler at her, else she gonna have lips like Kanye. Ashley, hey, gorgeous, how are you? I got an email from you, but I can't get back in my email until they fix it, and then I'll be able to answer you back. Tutu for your info. What's up, girl? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Always good to see you as well. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh, wow. Rochelle, hey, girl. How you? Oh, Angie from Miami is in the house. What's up, Miss 305? Black Swan, how you doing? LJ Forever. Forever, ever? Baby, yes. I said the same thing. She knew that's what she meant, or at least that's how she took it. Patricia Robinson, how you doing, girl? Cool gamer. How are you? All right. Queen of Hearts KS, how you doing? How you doing? All right. Paige, girl, you made a live. I know I always get you on a live. How you doing? DV, what's happening? Good to see you. Peaches. Girl, how you been? You been gone. You know what? This Mary. I remember you. How you been doing? Mm-hmm. Kim Bird. How you feeling tonight, lady? Good to see you. Oh, Miss J. Della Ray. What's going on, gorgeous lady? Nona Perkins, how you doing? All right. My silver diamond is in the house. The beautiful Chanel D. Queen is here. How you doing? Hey, Miss Gigi. How you? Yvette, all the way from Birmingham, England. Michelle Charisse. Good to see you, sis. Learning to love myself. Sister, how you doing? Always glad to see you. As usual. Tracy Lashley, how you doing? Hey, Red Majestic Diva. What up, Don D? How you? All right. Did I get everybody? Y'all, please tell me. Did I get? Am I close? Delightful by Design. How you doing? Tiffany Jackson. Hey. First time commenting. Well, welcome, Tiffany. I hope you ready to dig in and talk about these people tonight, because I want everybody to chime in and tell me what you think. Hey, Fifi ASP. Leslie. Hey, sis. Yeah, she said Karen. Karen said keep her mama name out your mouth. Hey, D. Marie. What's happening, beautiful? Catherine Bennett. Hey, sis. Cece in the house. Listen. I'm so glad to see y'all. Hey, Miss Gardner. Hey, DH. Al, the beautiful and gorgeous Nisi Rose is up in here. Edwin Pina, how you doing? Hey, Lisa, how are you? Uh-oh, we got Tanda for real. I know that's right, Tanda. You for play, or you for real? I believe you for real, because that's what you said. Hey, Mama's Peanut is in the house. Y'all call her Geneva, but that's the Peanut. Brian Patterson, how you doing? Good to see you, boo. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Y'all come in, get comfortable. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, LEL, what's happening? So listen, DS, hey DS, I know you hear the echo. I already know. Tay B, what's good? How you doing, baby? Okay, Vita's here from Denver. I know that's right. Hey, E Davis. Yolanda, hey sis. Oh shoot, the family's all here. Like we really sitting around the porch tonight. We about to talk about some stuff. And we got the head sniper Mimi in the house. Sasha Ellis, what's up? Mona Thompson, I love you. Juan Maltsby, hey bro, what's happening? Okay, all right. Did I get everybody? I don't want to miss nobody. T Hutch, uh-oh. Hey nephew, Southern Charm, how you doing? T Hutch, how you? Mia, you say Mia need a medical drip. She probably do. You know these people special now. Very special. Uh-oh. Is this Sasha? Shasha, 8019. Hello. Duval in the house. Duval. All right. All right, Miss 904. Let me find out that all of Florida is represented in this chat. Queen Mermaid. Hey, sis. All right. We got the whole crew up in here. We got Ocala, we got Panama City, we got Miami. When King St. Carl's here, we got Sarasota, we got Ocala. Now we got Jacksonville, Duval in the house. Don't hurt nobody, Duval. We know y'all a little rough over there. Don't hurt nobody. Yes, yes. So look, we about to get into what went on this show. Like, I don't know no way to do it except to just do it. I don't know how to do it except to just do it. Okay, let me go ahead and put baby girl's hey G darling, put her birthday celebration in the chat. Y'all know we post that because that's our way of pinning that good dollar on the shirt just to say we love you and happy birthday. Tiffany Jackson says she represent Albany, Georgia. Listen, I love them girls out of Albany now. Y'all real too now. Y'all some real girls. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm pinning Lala's birthday message to the top of our chat. Y'all please show her love all night long if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Okay? So let's get into this show. Let's go. I don't think nobody can lose a rented house. You got to own a house to lose it. People get, I think what happens, Edwin, is people get excited and jump the gun with stuff without thinking it through. We don't like the lady, but I can't just say crazy stuff just to say it. What up, Nina Ross? People rent with the intention to move, which is why they renting. They didn't buy. But folks, because we don't like her, we jump on stuff and run with it. But y'all know I don't play like that. I just can't say crazy stuff. I just can't say crazy stuff. What up, Nicaise? You say Philly in the house. All right, fly, Eagles fly. All right. You represent the panhandle of Florida. I know that's right. You better go head on. I mean, that's what happens when you get put out, but we don't know that lady got put out that house. So I'm not going to tell y'all not to say it. I'm just telling you I'm not going to say that because I don't know that to be true. Y'all know I don't believe in lying. So I'm not finna do it. Not knowingly, not unknowingly, none of that. I'm not doing it. What's up, Ray Ray all day? Yeah, you can't lose a rental. People, we jump the gun when we don't like people. We get excited. We jump the gun. And so that's what ends up happening. And it's not necessary. We don't have to do stuff like that. We don't have to do stuff like that. But that's how we do sometimes. You know what it is. Fly Gray Streak, what's happening? Candy R. Hey there. Okay. Fifi, what you say, girl? Say first you would have to believe she spent $65,000. I don't believe none of it. Y'all know me. I don't believe nothing until I see some facts. I don't care who want to say it. I don't care how much people get excited about it. It's none of my business until I see facts. Now, when I see facts, y'all know my mouth bigger than everybody else. I have nothing to say. Okay? Nothing. Nothing at all. Ty Jones, how you doing? Welcome now. Evie says, I doubt they were evicted. If anything, they may have ended the lease early, but more than likely, lease was up. They chose to move. That's what I'm thinking too. Until I see something else. This my girl, Miss Reed, the busiest lady in hair braiding. What's up, gorgeous? Kelly Harper, how you doing, girl? She was no, it couldn't have been that because last season she was in that condo or penthouse or whatever it was, and I don't think they're renting that. So I doubt that she rented it just to be on the show because she was already on the show before she rented it. You know what I'm saying? What up, Essence? There's that pretty girl. How you doing? Ain't nothing wrong with being a little late. You know we on CPT. We ain't starting right on time. We ain't gonna do that. So there's too much to choose from without the rental. Yeah, it's it for real. It's a lot that we could literally clown Mia till the cows came home and left again and never make up a story about a rental. Like we don't have to do that. We above that. Right. They own the penthouse and they move back there. Like people do stuff like that. You know, I can't do stuff like that because I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Let me tell y'all a secret. I can't afford $10,000 a month to rent nothing. Okay, that's a secret. Don't tell nobody else. Okay. Hey, Faith Jones, what's happening? Magdalene Lamar. Hey, girl. How you doing? Yeah, now that's a secret. So don't tell nobody. Okay. Don't tell nobody else. I can't afford 10 racks a month. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Dr. J 1913 say the owner may need to liquidate that asset for personal reasons. Right. We don't know what happened. That's why I don't jump on stuff, Dr. J, because unless we know what happened, then we end up sounding silly. You did. So I'm just going to, I'm going to leave it alone. And until the Lord give me enough money to pay 10 racks a month for anything. Kelly said, who spent $60,000? I guess somebody who got $60,000. I ain't got it. So I can't tell you who do it. Me can't. Tutu say, yep, they own the penthouse, so they still good. Exactly. The fact that they own the penthouse, kept a penthouse, and went and rented something else mean that that's kind of outside my tax bracket. So I'm going to be quiet. Girl, don't worry. I got you on the review. I'm trying to get a few of your sister's comments before we dive in. I want to know what y'all talking about. I mean, you could say that, but she was paying it, and I ain't got it. Now, I'm just saying, I ain't got it. You say I'm way too smart to pay $10,000 rental. I wouldn't know. I ain't never had it to test myself out. Like somebody give it to me and then let me test myself to see if I'm smart enough not to spend it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about it. Y'all know me. I don't go around spreading stories on people until we get the facts. Until we get the facts, I'm going to just say, I don't know. That's how we going to do that. I don't know. Trina said that house was in Potomac down the street from Karen, but if they didn't have an income, I would have moved out of house you're paying rent for and back where I didn't have to pay. I mean, listen, I'm not in them people purse to tell them what to spend. It was kind of like the conversation we had the other day about Portia. It's like, I can't tell that lady how much of that man money to spend. I'm not there. I don't go with him. I wouldn't go with him. Like, I think he would have to triple it. He got bread, but he would have to triple it for me to mess with him. And then he got to throw out all his light bulbs, all his lamps. Matter of fact, he would have to put black tape over the flashlight on the back of his cell phone before I would go anywhere with him. So I can't tell people with money what to do with their money. I can't. Me can't. But, God bless y'all. I can't do it. So let's talk about this show. And what went on. I feel like I saw a little bit of overacting. I saw some putting on. And we got to talk about it. Who do it? Oh, we got to talk about who does it. Southern Charm said, what you say? Hold on. It's only because she shames others. That's why people calling her out. But calling somebody out and telling lies on folks is something different. Until you get facts, you're not calling nobody out. You just repeating what somebody said. There's a difference. LEL say, I think he's scarier in the dark. I just got to tap out entirely. I don't know if he's scarier in the dark. Maybe if you wear oven mitts and you don't touch his face, and like blind people, they touch your face and they can tell what you look like. If you put on oven mitts and don't take them off and don't ever touch his face, then it's possible, maybe, that you could overlook how he looked because you can't see it or feel it. That's all I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Say Simon would need to cover the moonlight. Yes, he would have to cover the moon. Right, baby girl. It's only a call out when it's true tea. If it ain't true tea, Yeah, I ain't never seen Karen. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. I seen Karen get lit a couple times, but not often. Ooh. Trina say cover the sun too. Lord have mercy. I ain't that bad now. I mean, just cover the moon. Yeah, overacting, putting on and lies, and it was a whole lot of it tonight. He say, baby, I see a pile of clothes in the dark and jump now. Imagine something actually scary hiding in the dark. I love you, he. So listen. So they started off tame enough. It started off all right. Okay. You had Karen talking to Uncle Ray, and she basically filling him in on what's going on with this trip. Okay. But anyway, and so she lets him know that, like, basically they going to Mexico. Production played the flashback when, Ashley trying to get everybody excited about the trip. We going to Mexico. I don't know why people think if they yell the word, it means people is excited. I don't know, because in the instant replay or the replay from production, didn't nobody look excited to go to Mexico. And I say, y'all mean as hell. It's some pretty natural stuff down there in Mexico to look at, especially when you're in the resort area. Ain't like they said you got to go downtown, and go to the market that the other people go to and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't look excited to go. Karen says she gonna be hosting with Ashley, and that it's Ashley's birthday trip or whatever. So it looked like Ashley's birthday gonna turn out better than Karen's, because Mia was in charge, and we saw what happened with that. Mia did Karen dead wrong, and Karen was concerned about all the the little petty squabbles. And okay, well, Wendy gonna be traveling with us because with me and Ashley, because she the person that most people got a problem with, blase squaze. And I feel like, is it really that? Because it looked like it's kind of down the middle, right? Jacqueline ain't got a problem with Wendy. Candace ain't got no problem with Wendy. You ain't got no problem with Wendy. Ashley ain't got no problem with Wendy. It looked like the only people who had a problem with Wendy was Mia, Robert, and Rings. That's 3 people. That's not most people. I'm trying to figure out what the hell was Karen even talking about. Say Karen is the one who gave overacting. I just ain't want to say it. Well, she did, and I'm going to say it. Oops. Why you wasn't going to say it? Because I am when I get to her, but I ain't got to her yet. It's coming. And then she went on to say that her and Ashley was going to arrive early so they could make sure everybody had matching rooms, because she didn't want no room drama like, oh, you got a better room than me, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay, at least we see the setup. We see what it is. It actually made sense that they was going to make sure everybody had the same room, so it wouldn't be no drama or any of the mess like why she got this and why she got that. You know what I mean? Say, did I say it last week? It looked fake. Yeah, I don't know if you said it last week, but that whole thing, it was overacting. I thought, well, they did the fake makeup. You know what I'm saying? They were speaking at the dinner table, but and I know that Wendy said on social media that was short-lived. So, you know what I mean? Potentially the only people that would have had a problem would have been Robert, Rings, and Mia. That's not most people. But I get what they were trying to say. Lala said, yeah, I only saw the last couple of minutes, but Karen was doing a lot. Baby, she did. That was a beautiful outfit, though. She was working that orange sheer. Hey, U.S. Army, Brad. Okay, y'all hit the like button. Yolanda say Wendy isn't the problem. Pothole face, neck, and Rottweiler all have the issue with her. It's very true. She's not the problem. But I do kind of like that they kept her with them to make sure that she wasn't uncomfortable. I appreciate that. And I think it was sweet for Ashley to give gifts for her birthday trip. Well, that's a sweet thing to do. If you hosting a trip or something, have little things to give your guests. That I think that was a little classy. That was classy. It looked like longer than 30 minutes, though, LJ Forever. You clowning. It looked like they had to be there longer than that, because they had time to sit down, figure out what the hell they was going to give Charisse, because everybody forgot her. And because y'all, well, we'll talk about that part later, but that's what they said they was going to do. Now, can we get to this conversation in the car? All right. Dr. J said, my niece is safe. She back in Hollywood, Florida. I told her the ATL wasn't a joke, but she wanted to attend Spelman. Oh, yeah. Atlanta really ain't never been a joke, if we gonna be real. Yeah, that was very classy to give gifts to everybody. People who know me know normally, like if it's my birthday, especially now that I'm older, I try to cook for everybody on my birthday. So it's good to give to people on your birthday. I think that's what's up. Italia, hey girl, where you been? Missed you. Candace said, I did like that. It was a nice gesture. It was. That was a nice gesture. You know, Ashley don't do too much that I like. It ain't too many things Ashley do that I like, but I did like that. I thought that was real classy. You live in Atlanta, well then you already know Atlanta's a rough little city. We ain't telling you nothing you don't know, child. Atlanta's always been a rough little town. I went to school right there at Clark, Atlanta. I did contribute to some of the roughness that was happening at that time, but it's always been a rough little city. So anyway, back to Robin and Rain. So she in this car. In this here car. Hey, Sin City from Nola. Hey, it's Tish. And again, I think she was hooked up over the radio, but this fool was still holding the phone up to her mouth. I say, Lord, she giving us the geezer. She geezering. And you know, I'm a find one to talk because y'all know I be geezering over here too. I be getting my geezer on. So she up there geezering and talking to little Robert. And what was interesting was that she was acting like she was surprised that a biopsy hurt. Or maybe she didn't have nothing to say because she's sitting there like, you knew it was going to hurt. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, you know, if we're going to be real, Giselle, how did you not know a biopsy was going to hurt, baby? They reaching up into your pocketbook, into your, you know, nethers. I don't want to say too much. Hey, Quiet Storm 87, because, you know, it's ladies, but we know it's a couple of men listening. So we're going to keep it clean, though. You know, every lady don't have class, but we're going to try to do it over here. Okay? But they had to reach up into her pocketbook, into her nether region, into her lady parts, and take a piece of tissue. They don't take it by rubbing it with a swab. They actually have to go in and clip a piece. So if I'm going to be honest, even if they numb it, Giselle had to know that it was going to be painful. Like, it wasn't like they was going to rip your stuff out with a pair of pliers, but it was going to be painful. She had to know that. So I thought that was interesting that she was confused by it. And even little Robert was like, well, yeah, like, you know, like, hell, I didn't think I had to tell you that was going to hurt. Mimi said they crumbled her cookie. Girl, listen. So I assume next never got yearly exams. I mean, but a yearly exam, they don't biopsy you. You're not going to get no corpo just because you getting a pap. Southern Charm says it's not painful, just cramp, and childbirth is far worse. But you got to remember, everybody's pain tolerance is different. Y'all forget that. I've seen people get colposcopies. I've gone in and assisted doc do colposcopies. Some people take it like a pro, and some people act like their whole world is ending. Their whole cat is going to fall out on the floor. So everybody's pain tolerance is different. So I'm not going to minimize that for nobody. I'm just saying she had to know. She had to know it wasn't going to be, you know, licked on by kittens. She had to know that. Tutu said, I was surprised. She was surprised it was going to hurt. Yeah, I'm like, are you a child? DS said, I had the same biopsy and they didn't numb it and I hollered loud. Yes, I have seen people scream like blood curdling, movie theater, horror movie screams. Yes, they got to go in there and take a piece of tissue. That's what a biopsy is. There was no way to get that done. He said, Giselle don't look like she feel much down there nowadays. Not surprised. You know what? If y'all don't behave, y'all done already started roasting and we just getting started. Say, right, cramps were bad. Wait, my cramps were as bad as childbirth. Childbirth was nothing for me. Yeah, I did childbirth like a pro because my cramps were really painful. But I don't minimize or underrate what other women go through with their feminine parts, because it's no joke being a woman. It's more than skirts and heels and makeup. So I couldn't have ride in the car. Saved my life. She had both hands off the steering wheel. Yeah, she brave now. It was painful for you. You weren't numb. Yeah, it's painful for a lot of ladies. So I respect that. You know, I might not like. I may not like Giselle, but I have respect for the fact that we both women. And I know that ain't pleasant for nobody. Lala, thank you for the super chat. Say thank you all so much for your generosity and birthday well wishes. It was truly overwhelming. And I'm very grateful, sis. I love you and the entire royal family. We love you right back. No, for real though. You know what I'm saying? I was just honestly, I was shocked that she was shocked. Like, how are you shocked, sweetie? Did you not know what I mean, we all know Giselle is ignorant, but did you not know what a biopsy was? Oh, you had your breast biopsy in 2020. Oh, girl, you got my sympathy. You got it. So I was surprised with that. And she talking about what is sex gonna be like. Girl, they ain't even went in there and snatched out, your luggage yet. And you already worried about what sex gonna be like. That's the first thing cross your mind. But I guess we found out later in the episode while she was worried about sex, honey, Giselle done finally got a man to get her to take her out. Esmene, thank you so much for the cash app. Oh, shoot. That was sweet. Do that number mean something? Is that one of them numbers that has meaning? If so, please tell me so I know what the number means. Some of y'all don't know what I mean. Like sometimes like people will do like they'll send like certain numbers with certain scent, like because it really means something. So that's why I asked y'all. That's why. That's all. Mimi say her monkey was clipped. Yes, monkey got clipped. G Darling say she way too grown not to know it would hurt. Come on, J. You mean G? Quit playing. Mm-hmm. Now LJ forever, here you go. Talking about Giselle's lips were so chapped and cracked, look pain. Now that you say that looked painful. All she had to do was call Miss Sparkle and got her some satin lips, and her lips wouldn't look like that. If y'all don't want your lips to look like Giselle, call Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady. So I'm surprised Rob knows what it feels like. You know what? Stop it. Now that lady done had children. Now she might, give us Vera de Milo from In Living Color, but we know little Robert done had babies now. Come on. Say, why didn't she make that her storyline? So many women suffer with fibroids, much better than lying on husbands. Girl, you better tell the truth. Yeah, sometimes. It's 12-13. 12-13. So I don't know, but it's like it made me feel some type of way when I saw the number. I was like, ooh, I got excited. I'm like, what that number mean? You said you had 5 slipped at the same time. I like to watch. Have it on the screen. Okay. But yeah, so I didn't understand that. And she said she taking a turn to Martha's Vineyard, which that's cool. I like hearing that. That was exciting. I like when people do things for their babies. That always sounds good to me. To me, it sounds good. And then they went on to talk about Karen's show. And this was the thing from Lil Robert that sent me. Okay, y'all, our resident Mary Kay lady says she is fully stocked. Y'all don't have no excuse to have your lips looking like the Lord of the Rings. If your lips resemble that of Giselle Bryant's, this lady right here is who you need to contact. She says she fully stocked. Don't have your lips around here cracked and bleeding and looking like the Sahara Desert. Don't you do it. Okay. So then Lil Robert said that it was confusing. It was weird. It was too many people. It's like, wait a minute, Lil Robert. Your host, Joe Claire drunk behind, didn't even know y'all name. Let's start there. Then your microphone wasn't working. Then you didn't even really have no show going on. You was bringing up people out the audience. So you had a bunch of people too. You just didn't have it planned. So when she said it was too many people, is it that you didn't like that she did an evening with the Grand Dame and friends, and her friends was actually a part of the program and it was planned and rehearsed and all that? Or was it that you felt like she had one person more than you? Or like, what exactly was Robin calling too many people? Or maybe she was saying it was too many people in the audience. Is that what she was trying to say? Lord, Mimi says she hoped the woman other lips not cracked. Have mercy. I didn't understand. I didn't understand what was the too many people. Maybe it was too many people in the audience. It was too many people in the seats. Lil Robert say, look, we don't need but 30 people coming to a show. We don't need but 30 people coming to the show. Karen had too many people, and that's why she was confused. I don't know why it was confusing. A variety show seemed pretty straightforward. Yeah, D. Marie, it looked pretty straightforward to me too. I mean, some women don't start. I mean, she should be at menopause, But I just hate to make blanket statements because she's in her early 50s. Maybe she still can have babies. I remember one of my friends that went to school, her mom was at like 55 and Miss Lorena was still having babies. So I don't know. I don't know her story, but I know they about to take out her uterus, so she say. So we ain't got to worry about her having no more babies. Yolanda say Joe might have been drunk, but I bet he wasn't too drunk not to know that check didn't clear. Now, why would you go spread that? We don't know that man ain't get his money. Don't say that. LJ said, right. Rob not used to a packed house or at an event. Right. That might have been why it was too many people and she got confused. Right. Nano, I think the sold out show is what confused her. It's the sold out show. The case is Lala Chanel's birthday. It's pinned to the top of the chat, baby. Lala Chanel. We celebrating her. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, DM Rocks, what's happening? Say, is it bad that I'm on Team Jacqueline with the fight with Mia? It's not bad if you on either team, but I think it's fake. The check cleared just fine. Ain't nobody spreaded that. I don't know why your sister in here starting stuff. That ain't nobody said nothing about that check not clearing. You see how black folks do? They'll just throw a story out there and see if it stick. But I just thought that was weird, that they did that. They went bringing up Charisse again. And, we talked about this during the sneak peek, talking about that Giselle saying she going to demand to know. She going to demand. And they want Karen to be so furious over that video. And it's like, y'all, let it go. She don't want to be friends with the lady. Let it go. It's just weird. Like, stop trying to push Sputia on folks. Sputia got her own circle of friends somewhere over the rainbow, I'm sure. Okay, so then we get to Robert, Juan, and the boys. Can somebody tell me what that strange dance was little Robert was doing in that house? What was that? Can somebody identify for me what the dance was supposed to be? Because I'm confused. Nano say Big Rob can't relate to a sold out show. Suck it up, mama. Yeah, she going to have to suck that up. She going to have to suck that up. Because it ain't making a lot of sense. To me, it ain't. But I don't know what that little dance was that little Robert was doing. It was confusing to me. It was confusing. So they sit down with them little boys. Now, this is where it got telling. Okay? I don't know whether y'all caught it, but it was very telling to me. Very. So when they decided to tell them churn about the engagement and somebody coming to get T Hutch say it's a viral TikTok dance. People was doing what little Robert was doing on TikTok. They was doing that. The children is doing that. Hey. Baby, Robin was doing shake the house. Just shake the house? Yeah, she danced again, Niecy. She did. I don't know why she did it. The funky shuffle. Oh, my. You know what? Why you say that lady like she sleep in her car? It's a TikTok. Girl, listen, let me keep my baby off TikTok. If that's what the hell going on TikTok, little Robert looked like she was having some medical problems. It looked like some medical problems, for real. But anyway, so she telling the children about the engagement. Lord, Dr. J says she just happy to see Juan in the family room and not his usual kitchen scene. Y'all, and listen, Juan looked real uncomfortable in that living room. Juan was like, you sure you don't want to talk in the kitchen? But I guess they had to talk in the living room because they had to have room enough for the children to sit down. So Juan just had to go head on and go with it. Yeah, the children didn't buy into that fake wedding thing. That they lied. That's why I say it was a lot of overacting and putting on in this episode, and it started early. Yeah, the baby seemed surprised. He talking about, I thought it was just gonna be no wedding. He said, that's what I thought. Right, God's anointed daughter. They ain't got no chemistry. The son blew them out and said they wasn't getting married. That's what the baby said. He was like, wedding? I thought it wasn't gonna be no wedding. Okay. And then they showed about the prenup, and I'm like, why y'all keep trying to send this story? I don't know. It's not working. It didn't work for me. Not for me. So why did Juan send the fathers away from Rob? I don't know. But I feel like body language says it all. S, thank you so much for the super chat. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I feel so special. S, thank you For the love of money. Yes. Where's my OJs? Say that's why TikTok is for children. Yeah, grown people need to stay off of there. They need to stay off of it. Say, Rob, just stop. You and Juan ain't getting married. They need to quit. Krista Jones, welcome. Say this is her first time catching a live, and Juan didn't like talking about no wedding. He sure didn't. He sure didn't. He didn't want to talk about that because he knew it was a lie. He knew it was a lie. Michelle Charisse said when that veil flew off Rob's head, oh, that made you holler, huh? I know that's right. It made me holler. Oh, yes, made me holler. So listen, I was done. Then she gonna tell him about, oh, it's gonna be me and your daddy and the two of y'all, and the baby bust her out again. And was like, well, why my grandmama and them ain't coming? And when you think about it, Robin don't have no reason why her parents can't come. They ain't said nothing about you and this man. They wasn't against this little fake relationship. What you don't want them involved for? I feel like Robin don't want her mama and daddy involved with this lie because she know they not finna really get married. And she know her mama probably ain't finna go along with it. I don't know that girl mama, but her mama seemed like a decent lady, if I'm gonna be real. Hey, Darren Hood, what up, Kinfolk? Dr. J saying, Robert said the baby been practicing for weeks. If Juan lived there, he would have known already. Girl, you better say it. I done told y'all Juan don't live at that house. Now, this is the thing. That's the part. That's the part. Now, stuff like that I'm going to talk about because like you say, sis, it don't make sense. If he lived there, why would he have to tell you he been practicing for weeks? It wouldn't have happened. I don't believe she gonna really get no custom suits because the date that they had, July, was like barely a month away. So she said, right here we are all the way in January next year. You heard about a wedding? That was just to bring somebody there to get a consultation and an estimate on pricing, stress this young man out, and then she ain't ordered no suits. She lying. Hey, Connie. Okay, the last. All right, Houston in the house. DS say if Rob marries Juan, it'll be Juan's stunt double. If she marry Juan, it's because she gonna be like Marty McFly. She gonna go back to the past. Yeah, the parents ain't gonna be down with that lie. She know her mama ain't gonna lie for her. T. Hutch say, how do we know factually he don't live there? I think he does, but it's a roommate situation like in different rooms. T. Hutch, did you not see what Dr. J 1913 said? Let me go back and light it back up. This is why we say the proof keeps mounting up that man does not live there. Look at this. Look what Doc said. I'm not the only one who caught it, sis. The baby said that the baby been practicing for weeks. She would not have had to tell that man that his child had been practicing for weeks. If he lived there, he would know. He don't stay there. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They need more people because the evidence is showing otherwise. You got to give me some evidence. And all the evidence is showing that man don't live to that house. I think he stopped by there sometime, but I don't believe he lived there. Tay B say the veil even knew the wedding was a scam orchestrated by production to come at us with the BS. Lord have mercy. You think production even helping her with this line at this point? Because it's getting sad. LAL said, baby, the scenes be too telling. Why Juan sitting there with his shoes and Apple Watch on? Who do that when they're in their own house? Nobody. Hold on, let me say it like Keith Sweat them. Hold on, y'all ready? Nobody. That's who. Nobody, baby. Catherine said exactly. You better leave my mama out this lie. Stress that man out for no reason. Right. Leave mama out the lie. Stress that dude out. Dude was sitting there, and I know that feeling. When somebody asks you to do something and you ain't got a lot of time, you sitting there in your head trying to like map out, okay, if I do this part by the end of this week, if I do this part by the end of, like you literally be mapping out the time. Zero chemistry. That's true. Right. If it's just a destination wedding at Chesapeake Bay, you ain't going to Paris. You ain't going to Milan. So why your mom and them can't go except for the fact that y'all finna tell a lie? T say, I saw it, but it could be like many men who don't know crap about their kids because they probably spend more time at work. Nah, sis, I ain't buying that. Now, if you like see it that way, I could see how you could see it that way, but I ain't buying it. Yeah, he the invisible roommate, the one that just dropped by when Rob and Giselle was on Watch What Happened. Didn't Andy reveal that there wasn't no wedding? Oh, yes. Yes, he did. He said it ain't gonna happen this season. I think Juan do them drive-bys. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it. I'm gonna need to see a scene with him waking up in there or laying in the bed one day or something. Well, okay, look at Mia and Gordon, right? Whether y'all like her or not, when y'all see Gordon around there, Gordon look like he stay there. Gordon looked like he stayed there. When you see Uncle Ray looked like he stayed there. When you see Eddie looked like he stayed there. Same with Chris, and the same with Michael Darby, the vampire. When they were still showing him on the screen, when he was still agreeing to be filmed by Bravo, he looked like he stayed there. Yeah, he showed up for them scenes that day. She got to tell him ahead of time when they gonna be filming, and he let her know when he can show up. Hey, Cheryl. All right, girl, hit the like button while you speeding through. Black Swan said he don't live there, and he came in to wake Robin up last season. His side of the bed looked unused completely. Don't nobody get up out the bed with a lazy heifer laying in it and make up one side of the bed. Don't nobody do that. That's why I said we debunked that one. T said I tried. Okay, T, but you know we be investigating over him. We be looking. So they look like two co-parents talking in every scene. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. There you go. Yes, it's giving. That's just my baby daddy. That's what it's giving. It's giving. That's just my baby daddy. I'm trying to tell you, honey. Yep, y'all like this video. So listen. So next up, after this nonsense, that poor young man suffered. They planned it, and then before we get off this scene, Robin was trying to set up the story for why it wasn't working, for why she wasn't gonna be married, before this season was up, or before this year, next year, the third year is up. She talking about something. It's barely over a month, and I ain't got no dress, and I still gotta go to Mexico, and this ain't a good idea. Oh, I'm probably never gonna, this ain't gonna work. I don't know how this gonna work. So I'm sitting there like, girl, you knew it wasn't gonna work when you said July. When you said July, you were just pulling a date out of the air because you knew it wasn't nothing coming to it. And Juan is okay with whatever date you pull out of the air because whatever date you pull out the air, it ain't gonna be no wedding. He's not scared at all. You say, just to add on, remember when Juan was watching the kids while Robin was on the trip and the kids missed school? I don't see how that could happen if early bird Juan was already there. Girl, you better say it again. Yep, out of the mouth of babes, baby. Them children was putting it on. Them children put the truth out there. Them babies, she got to tell the babies when what lie that they won't told. But the children gonna mess it up anyway. Okay. Then Mia and Gordon up there with the shop talk, kids, some type of school event with cupcakes or something. Gordon talking about something. He'll go, but he gonna wait outside in the car. But she want him to actually go to it. I don't even know what that scene was about, other than just to let us know that Mia went and married that man, and he too old to be going back and forth to them schools. Now that's what it's giving. Sasha says she need to fix them blonde tracks in her hair, just homely looking. Girl, listen, y'all know I done made a whole post about them tracks. LJ says she may as well say the wedding was February 31st. She could have and sent us all an invitation since it ain't happening. Robert knows she want to marry her real secret lover, Grandma Willow. They need to stop with the charade. Why y'all so bad? Why? Connie say people, they have no money. The whole wedding is a storyline. Talking about they wanted a small, intimate wedding, no money, no wedding. Girl, you think the money is why they not having a wedding? You reckon? Because if that was the case, they could have went to the justice of the peace. Say, I don't like Mia, but this one was one time I agreed with her. I agreed with her, but I just didn't understand the purpose of the scene. Mr. G, Uncle G is old. That man is not in no condition to be going back and forth to no schoolhouse. That's an old man. Either way you want to slice it. Uncle G walked like his back hurt like mine. He walked like he be in pain. Vet said, I think Rob only got the marriage license for Bravo so they keep her this season. Did she get a marriage license? Yeah, her outfit's real disrespectful. Yes, Lord, y'all ain't gonna let this girl live, Jesus. Mia pretending to be booked and busy, filling out post-it notes in her business list office. Y'all so bad. I'm gonna just let y'all roast. I'm gonna just let y'all get y'all roast on. Mimi said, I think I heard the marriage license lasts to the end of February. Oh, okay, so she did get one. Okay. Oh, y'all, listen, I'm gonna let y'all just go in. Robin's mama looked exasperated when she's with Robin, wondering, Lord, where did we go wrong? She probably is trying to figure out where they went wrong with that girl. Because in all honesty, y'all, Robin mama looked like a real nice little old lady. She do. And I'm with you. She looked like she is over it. Yeah, it's gonna mess around and expire. I guess. I just haven't seen her look good. I would like to see her look good once. I don't know what it would take, but I would like to see it happen one time for her. Okay. So then, moving past that, Karen and Ashley, they got to Mexico early. Ashley talking about she unofficially single. First thing got my attention was them sad braids in her head. I'm like, Lord, what is this girl doing? I guess she says she want to swim and she want hair hanging and, I don't know, but go ahead, Ashley. Go ahead. That unofficially single did it for me. She said this ain't gonna be like her other birthdays. And why production showed them other birthday pictures look like, I mean, oh my God. Like she really was, oh, I can't say what I want to say. Y'all thinking it. I'm pretty sure one of y'all gonna end up saying it, but it was just how she looked standing up there with that little old half-dead man. Like, girls, get your money, but this was just a lot. This was just a lot. Southern Charm say she was trying to look like Candace. She probably was. But them braids was Oh no. Worst box braids ever. Oh yeah, they didn't look good. They didn't look good. I don't know why she did it. Say her braids was socially distancing due to child. Them braids was socially distancing because her hair thin. She got the hair of Smeagol. That's why them braids was social distancing. She got hair like the Precious. That's why. See, all that curly be hiding the fact that hair is thin. Once you straighten that hair out, that's what you got. Nothing. Ooh, y'all rough. I want to know who he gluing them braids. Wait, who be gluing them braids to Ashley Dome? Braids are not for Ashley at all. No, ma'am, they're not. Rubbing on the Crypt Keeper. Yeah, she been rubbing on the Crypt Keeper. That's how she get a check. Who was worse, Karen or Ashley? I didn't think Karen looked bad. I definitely didn't think Karen looked bad. Them braids look like a kindergartner did it. Okay, now y'all gonna blame the braider because the girl hair thin. Come on, man, y'all tripping. Said she was trying to look like Candace. It was a swing and a miss. I think, okay, all jokes aside, I think that Ashley's hair type is not meant for braids. Okay, it's not meant for braids. It wasn't giving. I don't think it's enough black there to make them braids work. Oh, you mean when Karen had them braids some seasons back? Oh, she was way worse than Karen. Karen just looked like a little old red lady with braids. This girl looked like a clear girl that got some braids and that hair was too thin and it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. So anyway, they get there, whatever they, the rest of them was at the airport. They was already there. So they get there or whatever, they, checking in, checking the rooms, making sure everything was straight. I still don't understand why in the world Ashley thought she needed to bring vibrators for everybody. I'm like, what the hell? Is this something they just doing to the black girls on Bravo? If you're a black girl on Bravo, you got to play with a dildo. Is that what we doing? Can I say that word? Maybe I shouldn't say that word. Okay. What can we call them? Y'all know I love a good euphemism. What's a good euphemism for the dirty toys. Jenna said, I'm catching up on the video now. My sister called me with our own family mess. I know that's right. Say Karen had one of the weird looking braid lace fronts. Yeah, it did look like a wig. Yeah, the candy gift. I'm like, what is going on? What are we? The fun sticks? No, a fleshlight is something different. Not your twins, mama. That's what men play with. Not ticklers. Oh my god. I don't even know what to call them. Just dirty toys. Okay, we just gonna say dirty toys because y'all can't give me a good euphemism for a dirty toy. Okay, for some unwashed latex or unwashed plastic. I don't know why they want to play with those things. Lord, lel. That ain't no euphemism. That's just straight to the point. Hey, Queen Me. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of you. Talking about something. Is it me? But Lord of the Rings wear them same white jeans every time she go to the airport. Yes, Giselle wear them white jeans 20 times per season. You can usually catch her in a loose top or a top with one shoulder out with the white jeans, some tacky jewelry, and her hair pulled up in a ponytail. That's her look. That's her look. Okay. Hey, Shani. Lord, battery powered mic. There you go. Yes, a battery powered mic. I like that. Say if you don't have a storyline, pull out the dirty toys. It's getting old. Yes, it is. Y'all over them white jeans. That's all she got now. So but back to Ashley and these dirty toys. These battery powered microphones she giving everybody. I mean, I just didn't understand what was the point of that. Why would you do that? Just why? But that's what she did. That was a bit much. Karen went and got the short bride to be veil for little Robert. And actually, if I'm gonna be honest, there you go, the electric slide. Thank you, Lala. That's what we gonna call them, the electric slide. She gave everybody the electric slide. But little Robert was all excited about that veil, but y'all, okay. Put a one in the chat if y'all think Karen was being sincere with that little short white veil or whether she was shading that girl. Because I feel like she was shading her. Because she was in the confessional giving her what for, talking about, oh, this fake wedding. It ain't finna be. I'm like, girl, you know it's a fake wedding. You know you wasn't being supportive of that because we all know it's fake. You gave that girl that thing because you were shading her. So I see, okay, thank you, Deborah, for the tools. Deborah gave me a bunch of tools. She was shading the hell out of her. Lord, and y'all putting the shades on in the chat. Lord, yeah, so it was shade. I thought I was tripping. I was like, wait a minute. Karen is getting mean and shady. The hell is going on? Lord, Jenna say even her son was shading her about the wedding. Lord, y'all, this was something else. Ooh. Is it a slip? I don't think it's a slip. I don't think she's slipping, sis. I think she just giving it to him. She's sick of them for some reason. Something else going on. Say, baby, when Robin pulled it out, I thought it was a tissue. I didn't, because I seen when Karen had pulled it to show it to Ashley. I say, wow, Karen, wow. This is too much. So then they went and got Wendy. So Wendy got with them first or whatever before the rest of them got there. And she said she could have a drink. She has got to drink a bunch of water. And we're going to see if that happened. It definitely was a Dollar Tree veil, straight from the Dollar Tree. I done seen them. Yeah, she do. She shade Robin every season. Every season. That's right. Misspell your cuss words. Misspell them. Don't spell them right. Spell them wrong. Okay? So anyway, that happens. Then you get to the rest of these heifers at the airport. And we saw the sneak peek about the fight. Okay. This is where the overacting began. For me. On Mia's part. At first. So, whatever done went on the plane, you got Giselle sitting there like usually people act dignified in first class. You know, Giselle ain't really used to much. You know, she get to fly first class while she taking Bravo trips. And so, of course, she's sitting up there feeling like, oh, we supposed to be acting dignified. And y'all fighting in the first class. And so, she was talking about the fight, Robin talking about the fight. They always excited for some foolishness to go on because, it detracts from the fact that they ain't doing a goddamn thing. Okay, so they all excited. They up there fighting and going on. Them little cartoon heads was funny. I'm going to give it to them. And so that's when they came out about this situation with the children. Now, I want to know what y'all think in the chat. Please let me know. I don't understand what Jacqueline would have been mad for. If somebody called me about your children, I'm going to tell them that you sitting right there and I'm going to hand you the phone because them your kids. Now, if you not around and you my girl, of course I got your back with your children. Your children ain't going to want for nothing around auntie if you're not there. But if you there, my first response is going to be, girl, she's sitting right here. Here, talk to her. Tell them where your baby's at. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like. I personally did not know what the hell Jacqueline was mad about. And then we get to this village comment. It take a village, but you wouldn't know nothing about that. Mia called it opportunistic and low. I do think the girl is an opportunist. However, that wasn't opportunistic. What I think it really was that she was telling you how she really felt about you because she felt like I'm in on this show now. Yeah, it was a weird fight. It was a weird fight. It was very weird. Dr. J said, can somebody tell me why first class had 3 seats? I thought it was 2 seats. Girl. I'm trying to be quiet, but say, can you give me more detail? That's what it was. They were at Karen's variety /drag /comedy show. Mia's nanny, which is Jackie's sister, called to ask where Jackie Churn was. Called Gordon's phone. He came and brought the phone over there. And instead of Mia trying to get in it, she said, Jackie's sitting right here. Let her tell him where to churn at. And said that and then Jackie said that she was being controlling. And I don't think it was controlling. She probably just told you, like, I'm not responsible for your children. These are your children. And so then Jackie was mad and they had words on the plane. To me, I didn't understand what was that to fight about. Yeah, CC, she dug deep with that. It takes a village and you wouldn't know nothing about that. What was that to say? I was confused with it. I was confused. But to me, I still felt like where Mia was concerned, she was giving a little bit more than she should have gave. I feel like when Robert and Rings, when Giselle and Lil Robert came to ask her about it, she should have been like, child, that ain't nothing. We be fussing sometime. It is what it is, right? And then Jacqueline went to overacting later on at the hotel, but right then I felt like Mia was giving too much. At that point, at the airport, Jacqueline was sitting over there by the wall looking stupid because you done already put on in front of these people when you could have talked with your friend privately. You ain't have to be on that airplane doing that. So, but then that happened. Nothing seemed afoot last week, but ain't no telling what was said after that because it looked like this whole family got a lot going on. Like all of them seem a little messy. I just did now. So I bet she didn't say you wouldn't know nothing about that. Mia probably read it into it takes a village, always putting 20 on 10. Probably could have been. Lord, Tracy said they was flying JetBlue. Girl, I used to love JetBlue from Tampa to New York to JFK. I was a JetBlue Tampa TPA to JFK girl. I loved JetBlue back then. Say Mia takes every chance to knock Jacqueline down in demeanor. But this is where I'm confused. If the girl actually made the comment to her, it takes a village and you wouldn't know nothing about that, is that Mia knocking her down or was that Jacqueline knocking Mia down? Okay. So that was probably an illustration so we could see everybody's animated reaction. Probably, because I couldn't see Candace sitting with Robert and Rings. Because when she got to the airport, she literally spoke to Jacqueline sitting next to Giselle and still didn't speak to her. So I seriously doubt that that's really how they were sitting. But I think that might have just been for illustration. Queen Me said, yeah, but I hate the fact that Mia said Jackie kids at her house eating up all her food like they are kids, honey. That's what they do, especially if they're comfortable with you. But you know what? Let's be fair. You can't get into a conversation with somebody and then tell them what they can't say. You can't do that. What she was doing, Queen Me, was making a point. I can't believe I'm defending the likes of Mia Thornton. But what she was doing was making a point. You gonna flip it and act like I don't care about your children because I told you I'm not responsible for them. But they right now literally at my house eating up my food. In other words, it wasn't like, oh, they eating up my food, I don't want them to eat it. I took that as they at my house enjoying everything in my home, just like my children, but you want to tell people I don't care about them. That's the way I took that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to still be real. I could kind of see both. I didn't see Jackie's side at all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't. Jackie been shading Mia from Ghost. She don't like her for real. She don't. Because why would that take you all the way to it take a village? Like, come on, girl, stop. Say, we'll fight. Me and Jacqueline conspired to get her on this show, beefing with the person that brought you on. Suspicious, but the tears looking real. It was suspicious. I think they might have tried to like think up some stuff to do. And honestly, it looked like maybe some stuff got said and it got out of control. Or maybe they had planned to do something else and it went wrong. I don't know, but it just seemed weird until it got ugly. Leslie said, I ain't like when Potholes say your kids eating my food. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm going to be honest. Why did they drag the fight all the way from the variety show to the flight? That's what I'm saying. I think it started off being staged and it went too far. Jacqueline looked way better than Mia. Mia jealous. If that's the case, Mia jealous of everybody. Everybody look better than Mia. You look better than Mia. I look better than Mia. You probably had a bowel movement last week to look better than Mia. That ain't saying much. Nano say the only way Potomac ladies will be seated in first class if they upgrade. Otherwise, production ain't putting them. Now, you know what? I believe they were because Giselle was too happy to let y'all know. Say Mia been disrespectful to Jacqueline since Miami for clout to impress the group. Nah, Jacqueline started that in Miami. Boy, y'all got selective memory. You don't remember Jacqueline trying that? Go ask her in front of the cameras, you want to go with the chef? Mia didn't start that. Jacqueline started that. And Jacqueline been doing little messy stuff. JetBlue NYC to Orlando. Yep. I done took the Orlando to JFK too. But I prefer Tampa to JFK. Karen was trying to be Cara Burnett with the variety show. It just looked like the people in the audience was dancing and jerking, looked like it was given to me. And if she come anywhere near Houston, I'm telling y'all I'm going to go. I'm going to tell you that right now I'm going. Sure am. But you couldn't get me at the reasonably lately, whatever you call it. I wouldn't do that. Say when Mia's cancer scare didn't work for a storyline, she brought Jacqueline on as her storyline. Nobody dogs out their best friend like that in real life. Now, I don't know about that. I done seen some trifling best friends. I ain't going to go there. Thank you for liking the video. T say Mia's a proven liar. Yes, she is. We can't say for sure Jackie said them things to Mia. And then again, she didn't deny. Thank you, T Hutch. I'm glad you corrected that for me. Who knows with them too? Thank you, because she did not correct it. She didn't have no problem screaming and hollering, but she didn't correct that. Well, listen, you could say you don't talk about the kids, but Jacqueline brought the kids into the conversation. You don't get to mention your kids to me and say I don't care about them, but I can't say nothing to prove that I do. That don't make no sense. Right. I think, y'all, I believe it was staged. I believe they set it up and maybe some things went too far. Yeah, Mia pay for the nanny service. She do. It ain't like they watching her churn for free. That ain't how that work. Right. I don't know. I'm not with that. You don't get to say something to me and I can't say it back to you because I'm going to need to know who you're supposed to be. Deborah said, I don't believe none of this happened. Yes, it did. That's what they said now. They said it happened and then it escalated. Say, hopefully it's my last time siding with Mia too. I hope so because I don't like siding with her. She ain't my type of girl. Hey, high vibe. Yes, Jackie been shading Mia. Maybe I'm watching the wrong show because Mia been the one shading and telling Jackie business. Right. She started shading and telling Jackie's business after Jackie had already shaded her, Nano. You got to go back and watch. I don't know how you missed it. Hey, Money Taylor. LJ say, right. It's giving they went off script and feelings got hurt. That's what it's giving me. That's what it's giving me. Yup, paper towel look better than Mia. Yes, it does. Uh-huh. T, Mia never said that. That's what I'm saying. It was a lot of overacting. There was too much overacting and it was never said. Right. You don't play fight because it'll end real. Mia is always full of it. I believe that they set that up. They set it all up. Right. It was a setup. People got mad and then it went off script. Hey, this is A. Say, in my opinion, Mia was the one who started the shade, not Jacqueline. I ain't see that. I didn't see none of that. I saw Jacqueline go out of her way to ask that girl on her anniversary in front of a camera if she wanted to sleep with the chef. And it was all downhill from there. So y'all, okay, put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember Jacqueline doing that. We gonna settle this now. She didn't say she was paying for Jacqueline's kids. She paying for the lady to watch her children. But the food in her house, I can bet you Jacqueline's sister didn't buy that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't be keeping it real. Y'all don't be keeping it real. But I want to see a 1 in the chat if y'all remember her doing that. Because I remember her doing that. And Mia did not shade her before that point. She didn't. She didn't. I don't like that heifer, but I'm not lying on her. She didn't. Jacqueline did that. Jacqueline did that. And after that, Mia started telling everybody that she didn't bring no deodorant, and she didn't bring this, and she didn't bring that. Oh, that was shade. Mia caught it, and I caught it too. A lot of us caught it. Nano, the only one, didn't see it. I don't know how you see Nano. You see everybody else saw that, right? She was being funny. She was being funny when she did it. And that heifer right there, Mia is nasty. From the minute she did that it was after that. Remember that after they ate, then they went in the room and she was asking to borrow stuff and she went to clowning her. And then she went out the door and talked with Robert and Rings and told them, oh, she ain't got this. She be wanting to borrow that. Like, by the time you borrow 6 things, girl, you need to go down to the CVS or whatever, Walgreens or whatever she said. So I forgot that, but Mia always talking about her hoish ways. It don't matter about the hoish ways. Mia talk about her own hoish ways, but she didn't start shading that girl till that girl did that. Ain't no what's cut. Don't start that. We know what she did. About the nanny, but they were saying the nanny, that she pays for the nanny service. She does pay for that lady to nanny. The person that made that comment wasn't saying that she paid for a nanny for Jacqueline's children. That's not what was said in that comment. They kept it straight. Hey, Janice. No, I don't feel bad for Mia at all. I don't even like Mia. Hey, Miss Jersey girl, but we gonna tell the truth. And you could be Team Jacqueline, but don't lie on nobody. I'm not lying on nobody. Say it wasn't that deep. It was deep. It was. And guess what else? Even if it wasn't deep to you, it was deep to Mia, because Mia stopped right there on the spot and told her, girl, no, you ain't see the face she made. She twirled her neck at her and everything and said, it's my 10-year anniversary. And then she went in the room and called Gordon on the phone, being all extra mushy gushy cupcakey on the phone. She was really making a point. Now you might feel like it's not a big deal, but if you go back and watch that episode, what episode number was that, y'all? If you go back and watch that episode, it was clearly a big deal to Mia. And the fact that it was a big deal to her, Jacqueline know this girl. Y'all been friends all this time. You know what's a big deal to her. She did it trying to be funny. And the reason I say that is the reason I've been saying it from the gate. I don't trust Jacqueline. I don't like Jacqueline. The fact that, I was out there in LA and I met up with Robin and we hung out and this and that, girl, bye. And even after the girl went around talking about her borrowing stuff, she didn't say that in front of Jacqueline. But that didn't stop Jacqueline from getting to that table with all them women that she don't know and talking real bad about her good friend. Or if I met her as an adult, I don't know if we would have been friends, because she's a lot. And child, please, neither one of them heifers ain't no good. I can't be Team Mia or Team Jacqueline. Neither one of them ain't no good. Period. Jacqueline is there because she trying to get a come up. Period. She don't like Mia. Period. They helped her when she was a kid, and now they feel like she owed them something. Period. And Mia like to have somebody around that she can look down on and think and feel like she better than somebody. That's it. Neither one of them ain't no good. All that. Say Mia brag about threesome. She can't get mad at Jackson. The girl, What a threesome got to do with cheating on her husband with the chef? Was Gordon there to lay up with her and the chef? And when you heard them talking about threesome, she was talking about bringing women in the bedroom for Gordon to sleep with and her to watch. What they got to do with a man that's a chef and Gordon wasn't there? You reaching, you going to dislocate your shoulder. Jacqueline ain't no good. Y'all not going to convince me she is. Delightful say, I believe Mia was also trying to put her in her place. Bingo. Because she keep injecting herself like she a cast member doing too much. That's exactly what I believe. That's exactly what I believe. Mia trying to put her in her place and she want to feel like she above that girl. Jacqueline don't like her because she feel like, hey, we did so much for you as a kid. You owe us something. I'm not buying it. Jackie ain't no good, just like Mia ain't no good. I'm team neither one. Jenna say, yep, I said the same thing about not liking my sister. If I met her as a person, I wouldn't say it on national TV. Maybe now she gotten worse. You so terrible. Y'all terrible. Miss Jersey Girl say Jacqueline was trying to be slick and Mia finished it. Bingo. And that's what I caught. That's what I caught. My thing is this. You tried to be slick and your friend is just as nasty or nastier than you. And she's in a position to be nastier than you because she's a castmate and you're a friend. Okay? They not real friends. You ain't hear what your mama said. Mia want to look down on this girl. This girl want to take advantage of Mia. You talking about two snakes. That's called an obelisk. By the time you dealing with two snakes, that's what you going to get. So how did G come into the picture when Mia said, keep your legs closed to married men? Girl, search me. Search me. Yep, she was the nanny, but she was getting paid. And T Hutch, I want both of them hookers to go to. I'm not finna play this game where that Jacqueline just this innocent little person. She's trashy just like Mia. Thank you. She want that girl spot. And I'm not, Seanitra ain't falling for it. She might have to pull that on somebody else. Okay, you say it's that type of night. What up, Tom G? Say, is Jack that thirsty or is she being produced to get at Mia? I don't think she being produced, Tom G. I think she just that thirsty and both of them nasty. This the thing. Even if she do cheat on her husband, if that's your friend for 30 years, so they claim, why would you get in front of national TV and out them? Now, you know who your mama's besties are. My bestie, I wouldn't care if she was slanging coochie out, both drawers, both panty legs. Ain't no way in hell I'd have got her in front of no TV and did that. No way in the hell. And I'm sorry, you dealing with two snakes. You tried to bite Mia bit your funky behind back. Don D say they did improv and Mia went off script with truth and it hurt Jackie and she revealed it while they were so-called trying to make a scene. Now that's what I believe. I ain't buying it. Nope. Yes, God. Say Jackie freelance producing, but she better chill out. Yes, she might want to because her friend real nasty. Because Jacqueline tried to be nasty and Mia was like, let me show you nasty. No, she didn't care if she was hurting. Them two snakes. They two snakes. Neither one of them don't care about each other. And I don't even know about Jacqueline being so hurt. Jacqueline just, she got played. You bit that girl, she bit you back. Yes, both panty legs. I don't care if my girl slinging them out both panty legs, I will put my hand on a stack, sit on the witness stand, swear to tell the truth, and cloak for all her mess. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to get on TV and do that. Even more so if she actually cheating. The hell you do that for? That's nasty. Say Jackie's sister said Mia had a very caring family. She just want to do what she want to do, so she went to Jackie's house. The way y'all telling me what that lady say, I don't believe her either. I don't believe nobody in that family. So I clocked Wendy Comfort and Jacqueline. I hope she getting more tea on Mia from, you know what, Tom, you messy. Mia make the rap lyrics ring true. Show no love like foster kids. I know a few and they have trouble showing empathy and love at times, probably from what they've been through. Is that what y'all gonna put that on? Y'all gonna put that on that? Girl, when she said keep your legs closed to married men, and you laying up there calling this man your husband, and he was somebody's husband when you went and got him. And she was bragging about the fact that he was somebody's husband when they was in Miami hunching on the beach. Whew. Yes, bragging about it on national television. And then gonna tell this girl, keep your legs close to marry me. Yes. Say Candace is too nice to a fault. She should have let Jackie deal with her mess the way Jackie left her to deal with her mess. I feel like Candace and Wendy needed an Oscar in that moment. Candace over there like, go check on your friend. She crying. Go check on you. I'm sitting there like, girl, if they arguing, it don't matter if she crying. I wouldn't have got up to check on her either. And I'm not mean and nasty like that. But if you get into it with me popping fly and my mouth cut you, you just got cut. Don't think I'm finna check on you. You finna be a crying tale. Hey to divine Miss M. I'm just saying. Trina said, yeah, we heard it. We heard it. We ain't got there yet. Girl, the man hands is something. Me a man hands is rough. Yes, G was married. Yes. Yes, she didn't. She didn't. She sure didn't now. But she was telling that to Kim at the moment. At that moment, maybe she didn't think she was going to do it. That's why you never say never, girl. Never say never. But anyway, so all that went on. Y'all done took it all the way there because that was during the birthday celebration. But on their way into this surprise number one, this birthday celebration in the Amber Room for Ashley, Karen was shading Mia again because she was like, oh, this is how you celebrate somebody's birthday. I say, oh my God. Oh my God. We already know. We already know. That was airing herself out too. And she didn't make Jacqueline look bad. She said she was the one told Jacqueline to sleep with that man. Like, what are we saying? Yes now. Yeah, great. They say that. I don't know that. I almost jumped on something. I've heard that, but I don't know that. Say if I was Wendy and Candace, I would sit in the corner somewhere and sip a drink. Girl, that Wendy and Candace were enjoying themselves in that moment, and they're not going to convince me that they was not enjoying themselves. Wendy over there like, it's okay. I have a sister. Things happen. It's all right. Woo woo woo. I say, look at Wendy. If Wendy don't stop, and Candace was over there like, okay, go check on your friend. She's crying. And Mia talk about, I don't care. I say, oh wow. Y'all cold. Leslie say, funny how both Candace and Wendy were diffusing the situation. I would have minded my business. Yeah, I feel you on that, but I enjoyed the show. I did. So I felt like Candace should have minded her business. No, I think they was making a point. Y'all be missing stuff. Okay, so now let me tell y'all the way I saw that. Excuse me. The way I saw that, y'all, I felt like Candace and Wendy both was being funny. And I'm going to tell y'all what I mean. You wasn't feeling Wendy speaking. Well, I was, because she got to get her check, and I don't mind her being funny. I feel like they was being funny because when everything jumped up, Bianca, you caught it, right? When everything jumped off, when that large Hispanic gentleman threw a drink, a purse, a cell phone, and broke nails trying to attack her, yes, Candace was definitely instigating. She was definitely instigating, but she was also like, see, when all that was going on, I wasn't there because I would have defused the situation. They was definitely being petty and fake. Go back and look at that scene. Neither one of them heifers looked genuine. They was cute, but they did not look genuine. That was fake as hell. And Wendy over there just patting the girl like, it's okay. I have sisters. Things like that happen. Okay, Don D, you saw the sarcasm. Oh my God. I say y'all ain't no good. It was hilarious. It was freaking hilarious. Oh, you missed the whole thing. Girl, go back and look. They was being messy. That's what they was doing. They was being messy. They earned their check. Yes, they was gaslighting. Baby, they stopped by Ace Hardware and bought a pair of gas lights for this trip. Candace and Wendy were gaslighting they cute little black behinds off is what the hell they was doing. Oh, because they didn't, just like they didn't diffuse it down there in Miami. They pulled out cell phones and recorded it and said, fight, fight, fight. Oh no, honey. Candace and Wendy came to work. They came and clocked in. They came in like, woo, 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 woo. I say, look at these heifers. Yeah, they blame Karen for not doing it in Miami, and it was so funny because after they kind of woo-wooed and calmed everything down, then Giselle was like, well, we need to just table this. Oh yeah, you looking silly now, honey. You're looking silly now. And Wendy was in the confessional clowning, said, dang, first Mia had a problem with me, then she had a problem with Karen. Now you done fell out with your friend of over 30 years, like, or over 20 years or whatever. So, like, girl, what's going on with you? They was real smart with it. They came and clocked in. Now I understand that they was trying to look sincere or whatever, but them heifers did not look sincere and they was being funny. And I was here for it. Listen, I'm not calling them out for it because I'm not here for it. I was here for all the mess. Okay. Everybody but Giselle. Giselle looked like she had swallowed a whole unwashed lemon. She was pissy. Oh, she was pissy. Don D said, just listen to her confessional. She said they were surprised with Ashley big forehead and domestic disputes. She sure did, talking about all these surprises. We done already been surprised. Candace's little mouth is slick. She got a slick mouth. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So they did that, and it was interesting, that they had this whole thing. And when now I'm gonna tell you, Jacqueline had an opportunity. If we're gonna tell the truth, Jacqueline had an opportunity in this argument, y'all, to roll it back because she know her friend nasty. She know her friend nasty. She had an opportunity to roll it back because if y'all remember, Mia said to her, like, girl, she said something, and Mia was like, you sure you want to go there? You better back down. You sure you want to go there? You want to talk about all your men? I said, wait a minute. Okay. At that point, Jacqueline should have been like, girl, whatever, and went on about her business. Because she know that heifer nasty. She know Mia's a nasty gutter rat. If there's ever been a gutter rat in the Bravo Housewives franchise, Mia Manhan Thornton, that large, distinguished Hispanic gentleman, is a hell of a gutter rat. When she said that, Jacqueline should have said, girl, whatever, I ain't studying you, and left it at that. No, I will not back down. Next thing you know, she said, all right, well, close your legs to marry me. I say, okay. And she said, that's how she like them. I say, wait a minute. Why you gonna tell this girl business like this? Why? And at the same time, I'm looking at Jacqueline like, girl, why did you let this go this far? Then gonna jump up and scream, I would never sleep with your husband. What you holler that for? It was that the story y'all had first like rehearsed? Why did it get to that from the children and who was eating groceries and at the house, not the nasty what y'all be talking about? Okay, let me correct that now. And who watching the children and who called back the children to I would never sleep with your husband? How did we get there? How did we get there? Say she should have clapped back on Mia, the messy one. I think she couldn't clap back because that one got a little too close to home. You say Candace and Wendy was using their degrees, brain power ignited. Yes, God. Yes, degrees activate. I don't know. Knowing Wendy and Candace, they probably were being they weren't being no naive. I don't know I don't even know where you pull that from. Yeah, Shannon, she did hit her with that witchy big old feet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She was calling out Giselle. Girl. Tayonda Power say that's not original read. And Mia can't talk. Boring. Right. She can't talk about it because the man she got was somebody's husband. It's true. Not an original read. She ain't original. She stole some of my stuff, quiet as kept. And I drug her all across this porch. But when she said it, right, Southern Charm, there's a backstory. She ain't say that for nothing. There's a backstory. And everybody quote Nene. So I wasn't necessarily mad at her for quoting Nene. Everybody in their mammy done quoted Lenithia. Right, Tia Bill. I was like, I just wanted to know what the backstory was. What was that about? Was that the original like fight y'all was supposed to pretend to have? And how did it get there? Dora says, Seanitra, us Hispanics do not claim that lumberjack in heels. Come on, Dora, y'all got to claim her because her daddy is Hispanic now. You know that's how they do it when somebody biracial. They got to push them on somebody. Now, that's a large Hispanic gentleman, and y'all going to have her now. Don't try to give her back because she don't look like us. She look more like a large Hispanic gentleman. I can't say that large black gentleman. The police will walk right past her. So you know. So that went on, and you know, like I said, Wendy and Candace clocked in. I'm glad they did. You don't think that was the original story? So what y'all think that was about? Why did Jackie go there and start screaming? Mia ain't the one that said it. Jacqueline is the one that said it. What y'all think? What you know made her just go there and start screaming that? Because she got all extra and started crying. Say exactly. She definitely not original. If she steals something else on the porch, maybe we should take her to court. Girl, please. I ain't going to take that big thing to court. I'm just going to drag her. I'm going to make it my business to drag her every day of my life. Say if Jackie was smart, she would have hit me with something like, don't come knocking on my door tonight when you want to scoop because you know how they do it. Ooh. Now, you know what? Had she went there, I didn't understand that you sold your soul to the devil. I'm like, girl, bye. Every time I hear a Negro say something stupid like sold your soul, you know what that gives me? Jealousy. I have never heard a Negro yell about somebody selling a soul when souls ain't for sale, except somebody that's jealous. And I do believe that for as raggedy as Mia Thornton is, Jacqueline is jealous. The fact that they went and got a Porch for her is one thing, but sometimes people, you will do for people and they will be mad at you because you able to do it. She don't like that girl. She feel like that girl owe her something. She's jealous. When she hollered that sell your soul, I'm like, oh my God, you so ashy and whack. I could smell the must through the screen. Nano say, child, don't throw that Yeti to us. To all due respect, the Yeti community, we the Hispanic community don't want that heifer. So a large Yeti gentleman, we got to give her back to the Yetis. Lord have mercy. I ain't studying you, Nano. Say maybe there was more to that uncomfortable fake scene with Gordon last week. Maybe, because it had to be something. It had to be something. So remember how Mia looked when Jacqueline told G, you paid my down payment because you care about me. Yeah, Mia's face, they showed that tonight. Mia was like, girl, shut up. We had to help you because you ain't had it. Talking about, so I qualified for it. Girl, you could qualify for a lot of stuff with a co-signer and plenty of money. I bet you didn't walk in there and get it with no money down. Lala say the sisters and they breakup was interesting. Now, if only we could get the other not so secret sneaky link lovers to break. You know what? Y'all so bad. DT ain't here and y'all doing it for him. Say Jacqueline believes she should have the life Mia had. Exactly, high vibe. Exactly. That's what I'm seeing. So that close your leg statement came out of nowhere. You think Giselle planted something in Mia's head asking all them questions? I don't think so. Because Delightful, go back and watch the episode, right? Mia sat there and I forgot how it came out. Something, and she was like, oh, so you want to talk about all your men or whatever? And that's when it went there. So I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell y'all know? What the hell do y'all know? It's something that she was really trying to say. It's something that she was really trying to say. Now, I don't know what it was, but I don't know. That's what I want to get to. The fake argument that they tried to give us, I think they was really mad about something else, y'all. Jersey Girl say Jacqueline was keeping to the script and Mia turned on her. Yep. Jacqueline was not able to think quick on her feet and she just started yelling anything to get out the fire. That's possible too. You think G and Jacqueline had something going on at least once? Probably. Could have been. You know, Uncle G nasty now. Say, yep, we short. I'm 5'2". Lumberjack in heels is not. I done seen some tall Hispanic people. Don't start that, Dora. Don't you start that. It's some tall Hispanic people. Come on now. Y'all don't want to take Mia. That's what this is about, Dora. You don't want Mia, so now Now we gonna say everybody that's tall, they can't be Hispanic. Okay. So this all stemming from that Jackie and G stuff. I think it's a lot we not seeing. Oh, it's clearly something else going on, because what they pretended to be arguing about, there wasn't no argument. Your children, here go the phone. She's sitting right here. That's nothing to fight about. You say Jackie forgot her lines. That's what it gave. That's what it gave, child. Mia and men plural said, Jacqueline said, gee, one person, the outburst don't make sense. Right. Mia said men, multiple. That's what, thank you, LJ, because listening is fundamental. Y'all know I be listening for the real dirt. I want to get the Mia putting her out her home, getting put out her house. I can't gag because I ain't got no dirt. Now send me some dirt and we could gag. Because it's a rental house. It wasn't hers. We already covered that at the first part of the live. Until y'all can give me some concrete stuff, I can't do nothing with that. Hey, Pasiana. CC say Jacqueline confused everybody when she yelled she would never sleep with G. Right. I'm sitting there like, where did it come from? You say he scared you, especially when he started licking his tongue out. He ain't did that all this season now. He ain't did that no more. Uncle G knew he scared us and he stopped it. So then they get over to the second surprise. They get over there. They talking about this would be a good idea. Karen Huger crazy behind talking about she Googled the shaman. I ain't never heard of Googling no shaman. I don't know why you went to the shaman. Now, I did know that Candace and Wendy look real uncomfortable. Candace crazy behind talking about we over here on the beach and you got some man with a feather billowing smoke at folks. And I noticed they had to do the cut. So I'm thinking Candace probably didn't let that man wave no feather and smoke at her, is what I'm getting out of this. But they start doing the whole, what's your intentions for this and that? And, Ashley like, oh, to be hopeful and happy and positive and blah, blah, blah. And Giselle tried to, talk bad about her. If the girl want to be like a whole hippie or, real bohemian and flower child or whatever, let the girl do that. She talking about something. Here she go. Like, everybody be happy and wear Birkenstocks. Like, why are you clowning this girl? Leave her alone. Don't worry about if she wear Birkenstocks. Worry about if you got a pair of pants other than them white pants, because people is talking about you. Okay? And then here comes Charisse. Oh, for happiness, because people happy is no room for hate. Like, girl, you took a whole trip to still chase down Karen. I'm chasing Karen. And Karen in that confessional told everybody up, call this lady. What she called that lady? What kind of leprechaun? Because y'all want to talk about it. So let's talk about it. What kind of leprechaun did she call Charisse? Charisse do kind of favor, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying not to go there with Charisse. She got a lot happening. With that look. But she was like always looking for a pot of gold, talking about a couple of coins, some food, some friends. Girl, stop. Karen is over this Charisse chasing her down situation. She over it. She is completely over it. Yeah, leprechaun looking for gold. Did she say a has-been leprechaun? It was something silly. Yeah, she didn't want it because Ashley wasn't talking about prayers. She was talking about weird stuff, writing names in books and doing something and sprinkling stuff. I'm like, yeah, I was with Candace. Whew. So he moving around like Ray this season. None of them can keep up with Michael. Oh no, Michael's gross. G done aged 10 years. Yeah, she did. She hit her with the leprechaun. She did that. I still didn't understand. Like, Charisse, what were your intentions? Your intentions was not no happiness, no room for hate. Your intentions were, she should have told that little strange man the truth. Hey, my intentions was to come here and hopefully secure a champagne flute because I need this check back from Bravo. And maybe if Karen will give me an altercation, maybe I could get my check. Now, that's what she should have said. That's what I believe I heard Karen Huger call this woman was a has-been leprechaun. Okay, so they sat there. Everybody went to hugging. Mia attempted to hug Jacqueline, and Jacqueline didn't want to hug her. She said, see, she don't want to hug, and didn't care. Went on to the water, and I think, unless I missed it, it looked like Jacqueline tried to squeeze out another tear when everybody went on to playing in the water. I say, now what the hell wrong with this girl? Stop it. Candace talking about she feel bad for her. I didn't feel bad for neither one of them. I like the fact that Mia went on about her business because you knew this mess was fake. Go on ahead. It is what it is. Okay. And so Anyway, they finished that. They went to go get a bath. Candace was excited about being able to wash her behind. And that's wonderful. It's always exciting to wash your tail. Please, everybody, it's just a PSA. To keep you from catching a whole host of diseases. Douse that booty with soap and water. Everybody. Yes, she had on them glasses to hide the lack of tears. That phony heifer. Yeah, you did see her try to squeeze out another tear. I'm like, girl, if you don't get your fake behind on from here, ain't nothing going on with y'all. Y'all practice some words. Y'all said some stuff to each other. Who gives a darn? I don't care. Yeah, she was trying way too hard. Way too hard. But I was real happy that, they was going to wash their tails. They've been traveling all day. To Yonda say, why is Charisse so forced on us? We don't want her. She gives nothing. Her and Juan's roommate and Gizzard can all ride to the sunset together. Take Jacqueline and Mia with them. I agree. Now, that's the cast shakeup we need. Get rid of all of them. Charisse ain't even part of the cast. Don't bring her back no more. Jacqueline ain't part of the cast. Get rid of her. And then if you could get rid of Mia, Robert, and Rings, it'll be a wonderful day. Y'all could deal with Ashley. Karen be clowning in them confessionals. Yeah, she did. Okay, Deborah, I wasn't tripping. She tried to squeeze it out. And then when they showed her face again, she had one of them stupid fake smiles on. I'm like, I'm so sick of her. Tired of her. Yes, Dora, soap, water, and washcloths. No, let me say it like we said in Florida, wash rags. Soap, water, and a wash rag. Get all up in there. Get it clean. Get it clean. So anyway, they went back. They getting ready for dinner. Before they get ready for dinner, you got Robert calling Juan. Juan didn't seem interested. She gonna show him the veil. He wasn't interested. Mia gonna call Uncle G, showing him the electric slide. Robin go out on the little balcony. The veil blew away. Talking about, is this a sign? I'm never getting married. I'm sitting there like, girl, you wasn't getting married before that veil blew away. You wasn't getting married before that veil went on. You just wasn't getting married, Robin. Who you fooling? Then they get the dinner, child. Karen cute in her sheer orange, honey. She did that. She did that. Ashley with her cutout white on. It did look less like rainbow. It was giving me like 579 this time. Ashley moved up to 579, from the mall. Or maybe Forever 21. She might have moved up, from rainbow to there. So it was a cute one or whatever. Giselle came in there telling them about her date, child, with that strange yellow bald man that she said was her friend for a long time. And she stopped, tried to get him not to be her friend, but he wasn't going nowhere. And say they did kiss or whatever. And I'm like, Giselle, just. But, if he make her happy, I don't think he do, because she been miserable as hell. And then the nerve of her to sit up there talking about, and they need to have a big D. I'm like, so vulgar, so rude. And she wonder why. I'm sure she wonder why Candace was up there talking about, she got a reputation for being loose and fast. Why would you be on national TV talking about something and a big D? Just vulgar, just gross. Just gross. You say Ashley paid more because it was her birthday. I believe it. I was proud of Ashley. I say, look at her looking like she did not buy that at the Rainbow. Go ahead on, Ashley. All right, girl. So they did that. They out there, they talking about her, and they showed this friend of hers, that strange yellow bald man. He's so strange looking. I don't know what that look is, so I'm not gonna go in on this man, but he real strange, yellow and bald. Charisse come in there. I don't know what the hell she had on. She need to take that back to Catherine's. It was not given. Then Giselle Rings gonna ask Ashley about Michael. Now this was another time that Giselle looked like she was sick to her stomach. Giselle looked like she was sick to her stomach when Wendy and Candace clocked in and went to being phony with the woo woo woo. And then after she, again, getting in Ashley business about Michael, she was like, oh, they brought me balloons and, some stuff for my birthday, and the kids sung happy birthday. And that at one point they was touching the child and they held hands. I told y'all Ashley was going to come up with this story where they going to work it out. I knew that. So when Giselle seen that, talking about you want it to be over, she was like, I don't know, it's not over yet. You want it to be over? She was like, I don't know. Giselle looked like she was sick to her stomach. She was annoyed with it because she wants that girl away from that man so bad. She wants everybody with a divorce so they can run around with strange yellow bald men. Everybody don't want that for their life. Okay? So anyway, that tickled me to see Giselle annoyed. Now Giselle gets annoyed again this episode, and I was for it when Wendy arrived, looking good. Y'all, that got there and Wendy. Listen, this is how Wendy should have showed up the first season. Why did she wait to this season to show? I don't know. Last season she was dressing good too, but the heifer showed up looking good, showing a little skin. She came and sat down. She spoke. And Ashley talking about, oh, I like your clothes, child. Ashley was digging that this the cutout showing the skin and stuff. Talking about, oh, you got a tattoo? She said, girl, I got 5 of them. I say, you better go ahead on and let them know. Because that's what the real girls do. We get tattoos that we can cover up with clothes, okay? Okay. I didn't get bold and get a tattoo right on my hand until after my mama died. But all before that, my tattoo was you could pull your clothes up and you'll never know I got it. Say Wendy been looking good. Yes. Oh yes. It was off the ring. It was off the chain. And when Ashley went to compliment the girl on her outfit, baby, Giselle looked sick again. She looked sick again because she knows she could never. She knows she could never. It was hilarious. Mia came in. Candace came with Jacqueline. I say, Lord, Candace say she on the clock. Candace came in with Jacqueline. Robert came in late. Did you see little Robert? Who was that? Which one of y'all said that little Robert is trying to copy Candace's outfits? Which one of y'all said that? Because little Robert came in with one of them little hand shirts, with a sleeve. You have to put your hand in the sleeve and it looked like a glove or something. I say, no, she didn't. Now, we seen Candace do it a couple times. Now, here you go. And it still looked crazy on her, but it was better than some of the other stuff she done. But I can't remember which one of y'all said that, but definitely I can see it now. She definitely want to be like Candace so bad. You can tell little Robert is triggered by them black girls. Tom G said Wendy body-yachted that scene. She sure did. I'm not going to go all the way to nice, but she looked better than usual. It's going to take a lot more than a new shirt to make Robin look nice. That's right. Hit the like button. Charisse said, I love that dress on Wendy. She was wearing that. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Essence, I'm not going to nice. Robin just looked better than she normally do. And her hair was still a hot mess. We not going all the way to nice. That's too long of a trip for little Robert. She wouldn't even know the way back home. That's why she don't ever go there. So then after that, y'all, everybody to the table, Karen up there being shady as usual. And then they went to talk about Giselle got the flashlight, talking about because they want me to get a car too. Mia laughed it off. She was a good sport. Yeah, she could barely walk in them heels. Tom G, struggling. Everything about her is the struggle. Candace was doing that thing too. She was. I feel like I think the best dress was between Karen and Wendy. The best dress definitely was between Karen and Wendy. Listen, I'm trying to be nice about little Robert. So that Mia laughed it off. She was a good sport. Candace go to talking about coochies again. And so at least she tried to explain herself this time that she been checking hers because she want to see where I think that she's thinking that after she have a baby, that her cooter pop was not going to be in the same condition it is after you have a baby. So for whatever reason, she's obsessed with looking at it and asking people, are they looking at theirs? Like Candace sometimes gives me young, so young. She don't understand having a baby. Your little change purse will close right back up. Very few people have a problem with their change purses after a baby. God made them things out of magic and clouds and heaven. They can stretch to amazing expanses. And after you have them children, they go right on back, baby. They go right on back. Very seldom do you have to go in with a contractor and a construction team. I don't think those were underwear. I think that was part of the outfit. Yeah, Karen and Wendy definitely got it. Definitely. Doc do need to talk to her and explain to her, like, yeah, that thing that we sitting on, it's powerful, honey. It's powerful. She explained it. It was nothing going on with it. She just got all these weird thoughts because she's trying to have a baby and she want a baby, but her crazy self really is thinking that after she have a baby, her pocketbook ain't gonna be the same. Yeah, that thing we toting is resilient. It's tough. It's tough. It is tough. So I was kind of glad that she explained it, but then I was kind of like, girl, how old are you? And so after that, Giselle decided she was going to break the seal on the mess. Tayonda say she don't want no baby right now. She not fooling me. Okay, that was sis say. Now, I don't know. I think she want one. I don't know if she want it right this minute. Maybe that's why they want to freeze some stuff. I think if she slip up on one, she'll be all right. But I agree with you. I think she probably want it in the distant future. Yep, it'll bring nations down. Yes, sir. The mightiest men have failed. They have truly fallen to them powerful things we told. And I'm just saying, y'all ladies, be careful. Be careful. After a while, they're gonna make us have a license to operate these things. Be careful. So she gonna bring it up. I guess this was her way of opening the box on the mess. Okay? Because we got to talk about the way this went down. And so she was like, I'm going to confess, Charisse, I'm the one that told Karen about you posting that video because you was mad because you didn't get invited to her show. And Karen's like, that ain't what you said to me. And Charisse was like, that's not what happened. I wasn't mad that I didn't get invited. And it was so funny to me, y'all. Now, y'all tell me. Let me go and put the link out because I really want to know what y'all think. I feel like Charisse had a whole monologue rehearsed. And I think that Karen Huger was ready for her. Karen Huger decided she was going to act and overact and cut you right where you thought you was finna give her a whole production, a whole scene. You was ready to make that scene all about you, and this was gonna be your way back in. Karen went to showing her tail. You say, what was Charisse wearing? A tablecloth. But she was ready to show her tail and get that scene. And she was like, and I don't really care about that. And I just think that when I posted that, and so Karen cut her off in the middle of her whole monologue. Was like, girl, my thing was, if you the one begging to be my friend, you could have sent it to me. That would have been your opportunity. Hey, Ovell, I say, ooh, Karen, I caught it. Right. Giselle was planning her messiness. Charisse was like, okay, set it up and I'm going to do my monologue. Karen Huger is a hot mess, y'all. Listen, that old woman, she not old. She look good. She 59 and she look good. She aging wonderfully. It's wonderful. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't calling her old like that. But that's a messy old lady. She messy. I saw that. You say Charisse was wearing a communion cloth. Girl, no, now. Not I know it was the blood. But yes. So and after she said that, did y'all see Ashley and Wendy's face when Karen was like, you the one running around begging to be my friend? And she like, Charisse couldn't even get back into her monologue. Like, Karen took this girl completely off her game. Her monologue was forgotten. All she could do at that point was respond to them hard jabs that Karen was throwing at her. When she said, you running around begging to be my friend, I say, stop it, I say. Karen, that was so rough I know you don't like her. You said you don't mess with her. I got it. At this point, she can't say she ain't got it. After the begging to be my friend, if I was Charisse, I'd have been like, girl, bump you. That'd have been the end. Because I would have seen, like, this heifer is ready for me. Let me just abandon this, abandon. No, she gonna keep going. Talking about it's not that. I don't care about being your friend. I just wish that you would be woman enough. Karen cut her dead again. Like, nope, I ain't gonna even let you get it off. She was like, don't question my womanhood. Nuh-uh. Don't question my womanhood, honey. I said, uh-oh. Yes, she was speechless. Listen, Giselle couldn't even Giselle tried to get back in and Karen was like, calm down. I say, ooh, she ain't even finna let you help this girl. Yeah, Charisse was speechless. Karen definitely threw her off her square. She did and cut her to the white meat. Oh, yes. Yeah, talking about the geriatric fight. How is it a geriatric fight unless you calling your new favorite person Charisse old too? When she 15 minutes younger than Karen, especially with that neck that look all of 72. Hello. That neck looked like it was at the VFW last weekend. You ain't seen it yet? Oh, right, Imani. I was sitting there like, Charisse, abort mission, girl. Abort Spusha. She kept going. And I'm sitting there like, this is not working. This is working. This ain't working. So Charisse then said, well, you didn't call during my divorce. And when my dad died, Karen was like, girl, she said, tell him what I did do. And she talking about well, what did you do? You know what you did. I guess Karen was like, girl, you know what I did. I texted you. And she said, and that's all I had for you. That's when Giselle tried to jump in and she was like, girl, calm down. She did go to your mama's funeral. And baby, I guess that's when Karen said, well, now let me go ahead and flare up and tear down your whole monologue. You ain't going to get that monologue off. Say Giselle need to quit the age shaming like she ate and she aging faster than milk before the expiration date. Okay? Listen, that neck was to the VFW. It was. Oh, I know that's right, Deborah. You better get some straightening. Deborah say, I'm 71 and my neck don't look like that. Get it straight. Get it straight. You say charade looking for the pot of gold? I'm through. Not Charisse, charade, huh? Say the red herring act from Karen through the leprechaun off track. It killed me. Yes, she did. Tom G. Okay, now, Tom, I want you to stay with me. Did it not give the Karen been around the girls? You know what I'm saying? Them performers in her variety show. Oh yes. She flared up and said, you will not get that monologue off. You will not get that monologue off, baby. She cut that monologue to the quick, right then and there. I mean, cut it to the kneecap. She jumped up, keep my mother's name out your mouth. And that's when Giselle talking about, but she did go to your mama's funeral. She said, and she will not use my mother's funeral as her way into this friend group. I said, oh my God. Girl, Charisse was sweating. Charisse was sweating, Cece. She was sweating. Karen was being messy. Oh my God. Messy, reading them hoes for filth. I loved it. Listen, I loved it, but I peeped what it was though. Karen flared up to cut that girl monologue. She knew Charisse had planned that monologue. She was prepared with that monologue. And Karen just stood up in the orange, honey, and started, and she put on a performance. Karen wasn't even mad like that. Karen put on a performance and stopped her in her tracks. Went all Alexis Carrington, honey. You will not use my mother's funeral as your way back into this friend group. I say, ooh, Karen. Ooh, Karen. Yep, that's what she said. Not today, Cal. She shut that girl down. She had a whole plan. Giselle was supposed to set it up for her, and she was going to hit it over the park. And like, let me just say what I'm saying. She ain't let you say nothing. She didn't let you say nothing. No, we ain't gonna be able to move on, Essence, because remember, they had showed during the mid-season trailer a scene with her saying that Karen was sleeping with the hired help in the bathroom. Like, girl, don't nobody believe that. Don't nobody believe that. Yep, she wore the orange for a reason. She was on fire. She came there to be dramatic. Mood Makers Home Decor, beautiful pictures. I got to go back and watch it. I missed it. Girl, Karen showed her tail. She was too dramatic. She did. When she said, you the one begging to be my friend, and she talking about, I would rather you be a woman than go talk to these other people. She's like, girl, ain't nobody talked about you in years. I said, oh my God. Ashley Faye said, oh my God. They can't pack it up to this reunion. Not to this reunion. I don't want nothing packed up till we get to that reunion. Don D said Karen stopping tracks and checks just like rings them be trying to, but Karen going to succeed. Yeah, Karen succeeded. Oh my God. So Yonda, we love you right back, girl. Yep, they kept coming for Karen, and Karen was responding. I think they was expecting Karen to do the the thing where she sit there and act like she's uninterested and just let you talk. I don't think they was ready for Karen to come in and lip sync for her life. I don't think they was ready for that. Baby, how they said on Drag Race, charisma, uniqueness, what's the end, and talent or whatever. She came in with that. That's what she came in with. She put on a performance. So that table felt the full wrath of Charisse's wig. I'm glad Karen was feeling righteous, but she knew not to touch Big Reese. What the hell she gonna touch her for? I listen, I'm glad she didn't either. No. Nerve, yes, nerve and talent. Thank you, Essence. Reyes say, and the tweet, they're preparing for the reunion, and comments went in on Mia, Miss Trunchbull, and Nick. I knew it, Rayanne. I knew it. That's all I want is the reunion. I got to have it. Karen basically told Spoil Reese's Pieces that she is Casper the Friendly Ghost and doesn't communicate with the spirit world. Oh, yes. Oh, child. Yes, she came in with the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, and it was a performance. Karen took notes from Jasmine Sanders. She did. She took notes from Jasmine. She did. She did. Only thing Karen didn't do was throw her hands up and do a twirl, a turn, a flounce turn, and flip her hair over her shoulder. That's the only thing she didn't do. Hey, Delicia. Yeah, Big Reese ain't got no storyline. Big Reese ain't got no storyline, honey. Say, do you think she gonna get at RHOP because she gonna try and jump in like she do with Rings? You know what? Because it's gonna happen on this trip. Because I remember Ashley Braid, so that's gonna happen on this trip when Karen get the clowning. Lil Robert ain't no telling what's gonna set her off. Well, we already seen that Giselle tried to jump in it. Maybe Lil Robert gonna. Maybe you're right. Maybe Lil Robert gonna try to jump in it and it ain't gonna work. Okay. Yes, 10s across the board for charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Karen gave us a performance, and I was here for it, but she was not mad. She was putting on. She was putting on. You will not. She jumped up for effect. Baby, Big Reese jumped up, went to throwing her arms in slow motion, looking tired. I'm like, girl, you know you ain't got that much cardio. Your gas tank is empty. Stop it. Karen jumped up for drama, and Big Reese jumped up, and I don't even know what that was for. So when you stand up and do all that, that's where it looks like it's going. No, Karen was putting on. Karen was giving us the snatch game. Karen gave us the snatch game tonight. I'm like, Karen wasn't mad. Karen wouldn't let her make her point it out. Sure wouldn't, Deborah. She wouldn't even let her get it off. She wouldn't even let her get it off. Karen went to acting like, oh, you want to pretend like you upset and you indignant? Let me show you how it look. I'm gonna act out the scene for you. Charisse tried to step on that stage and Karen blew it up. Sure did. I was confused by Karen. I said, what the hell? I know she acting. I wasn't confused. I said, brava. Brava, Karen, brava. Say, Miss Karen said, you are not entertained. Just give me a second. Karen did that. Girl, look, listen. There go my essence.
Hey.
Hey, gorgeous.
I'm just here to talk about the fashions.
Okay, well, I'll jump in it. Jump in it
okay.
anywhere.
All right, so I really like Candace's top. I really like it. I think the feathers they look luxurious. They weren't like thin and cheap. I didn't like I thought the underwear part was too light. I wish they were like more nude. I thought Robin looked nice. I know you said don't use that word. I know you said don't use it, but I feel like her earrings had like the hot pink accents. Like I didn't think it was bad. Like I really didn't think it was bad. What the heck did Giselle have on? Who cares?
Yeah, nothing noteworthy.
I don't know. I can't remember what the heck she had on. But anyway,
genius.
Quiet as is kept. Karen always eats every time.
She does. The help, but I feel like I can tell that she been around Jasmine. because that was a drag worthy performance. It was.
Yeah, because I said what I because as I'm watching it, I knew it had to be like a little bit like fake because I said, what is she talking about?
That was
I said, when did
theatrical,
she
honey.
mention her
Gave
mother?
it to him. Well, because she mentioned her mama's funeral, and she said, "Hey, Renee." She said, "You and she will not use my mother's funeral as her way back into this friend group." I said, "Ooh, Karen." Karen said, "Don't you mention my mama funeral."
Okay,
Mm-mm.
because I said, what did I miss? I just that whole Charisse and Karen thing. I feel like you said, like your theory makes a lot of sense because Cherie's been waiting and 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 waiting, and it's like,
She was like, "This is my
Giselle's
chance."
Giselle's whole job. The reason why she's paid, period, is to get the mess started, and I think that is why she kind of like was like, well, all right, let me clock in. Bravo. Put my little bonus in there for next week's check because girl, nobody was thinking about first and then you lied. And both of them was like, girl, that is not what happened.
Uh huh. That she
And you
just wanted
still
to
lying.
introduce the whole. She just wanted to. That was her way to segue into Charisse versus Karen. She wanted to make that into like Cassius Clay versus Sonny Liston. Like, girl, no, stop it. This is
Well,
this ain't the Thriller in Manila. This ain't none of that. This is not Godzilla versus Mothra. This
right.
ain't Kong versus Godzilla. Like, this is not. This ain't Superman versus Batman. This is none of those.
Right. And stop trying to make that happen at my expense. And I think maybe I'm really hoping next episode that they tap into the fact that Giselle lied, and maybe that's why Karen ends up dragging Robin for filth because you know Robin can't really mind her business when it comes to Giselle anyway.
Uh-uh.
So I think when if they do call Giselle out, I feel like Robin is gonna like insert herself, and that's gonna cause Karen to really like say, "All right, listen, somebody getting dragged today.
Mm.
Is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be you? It might have been all of them, and they just didn't show us." So
Yeah,
I
ain't no telling.
that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling because Karen, we saw it. We saw in that mid-season trailer. Karen went there. Like, I know what
Hmm.
the other. I seen the other girl. I know who the other girl is. She looked like me and XYZ, and Ashley forehead was just expanding with all this, with all that gossip. I say, woo. Ashley forehead started expanding tonight when Karen was like, "Girl, you the one running around begging me to be your friend." I say, "Wow, wow."
And
Listen, okay, now tell me this: if you were Charisse at that moment, would you have just bowed out, or would you have kept going?
um, when she stood up, like at which part?
Before she stood up, when Karen said, "You the one running around begging me to be your friend," and she said it like that with all the stank on it.
Um, I would if I were Charisse, I would have said, if I wanted to be your friend, I would have sent you specific text messages about your breast.
But that's
I'm sorry.
that's actually what Karen was
Exactly. I know.
she was like,
I would have said
but
that.
she
I
was
would have said it if
but
I
the
was
thing
Charisse.
is, I don't think Charisse could have went there because she has been literally running around begging this lady to be her friend. So it's not like, oh, if I was trying to be your friend, like she would have, then she would have to admit that all the begging I've been doing was fake. I really don't want to be your friend. I really want to be nasty. I really want to do stuff to you, but why won't you come around me? You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is. I want
I
to do
don't
nasty
know.
stuff to you, but you won't come around me. I want to talk about you, but you won't even give me time of day. But now I'm gonna just post this in a group chat rather than calling you and say, "Girl, your titty was that." You know what I mean? I was with Karen on that one. I'm just saying, if I was Charisse at that point, something in my brain would have said, "Karen came prepared tonight." Like, that's what my brain would have said. It's no way I would have kept trying it.
But if she had done that, then that would have cut her her 2 minutes short. You know what I'm saying? Like she been waiting for that 2 minutes.
But it didn't go like she
Maybe.
thought it was gonna go though.
I
Karen
think
messed up her
even
monologue.
you hear what they say. All press is good press.
Is it though?
All interruptions. All interruptions is good interruptions. Okay, because
Because
at this
that
point,
was rough.
Charisse don't waited. Oh my God, what episode is this? Like, what number episode? She don't waited so many episodes
I
for
can't
that.
take
Like,
it.
she gonna let her interrupt and get up and bang on the table because that's my moment. And I just feel like really, Charisse, like, if
I
you was
feel
gonna
like by the time Charisse, baby, I think by the time Charisse got up and went to waving them arms in slow motion, I don't even know how the hell she did that or did
I'm
production
over
help
it. I'm
in slow
over it.
motion. I think Charisse was really mad. Like, this was my moment and you stepped on my lines, Karen. Like, that's what it gave me. Like, you won't let me have my moment. It was funny.
And it's not a moment though. I feel like it wasn't even really a moment because, like, what was that moment supposed to be? Like,
If Karen had
even
let,
before all of that,
we can't blame Charisse for that. Charisse had it planned out. Karen stepped on that girl lines.
what was she trying to say? What was
We
Charisse?
don't, the world would never know. Karen stepped on her lines. She didn't let her get it out. For all we know, if Charisse had been allowed to have her moment to monologue, she might have gave us a moment tonight. Karen took that from her.
I guess.
Karen took it from
I
her.
guess.
She did. It was funny, but Karen did. She stole that girl moment.
I can't even remember what she was saying. Oh, okay. So Giselle said, "Oh, I told her you sent the video, and then
They both
what
said
Charisse
that ain't
say?
true, right?
Uh-huh. And what Charisse say?
And then that's when Charisse went into. Let me go to my notes. You know, I keep the notes. Okay, that's when she went into. Well, I really wasn't mad because I didn't get invited. It was just,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and before she could get it off, Karen was like, first of all, I was not upset that you posted the video. She said, I just felt like you could have sent that to me privately. You the one running around begging to be my friend. You could have sent that to me privately and we could have had a kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If Potomac don't get it together, they're gonna end up with a 2-part reunion, not a 3-part. I feel like, it's been a lot of stuff that went on the season, but it's really not given anymore because it's like it's too much mess to the point where the good mess is being drowned out by the nonsense.
Child, I listen. If we had to suffer through that large Hispanic gentleman attacking that black woman, I want all of it. Bring it all.
Yeah.
Bring it all, because
I
even
mean,
the stuff that they putting on, that fake argument between Mia and Jacqueline that turned real because they up there play fighting. All of it, bring it all, because even with the faking, it's something real behind it.
yeah, and I just think that for the first time ever, they really just need to, drag Giselle for filth. Like, just drag her for filth, Andy. Like, you're gonna have to do it because she's in the middle of everything. She is in the middle of everything. Like, she's in the middle of the Chris and Candace. She's the origin of that. And then she's also like in the middle of finally instigating Charisse and Karen. And then like she's in the middle of asking Jacqueline if she ever asked Mia if she could sleep with her husband. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She just
And
nasty.
in my opinion, I think that when Jacqueline said that she sold herself to the devil, I feel like, maybe it was like a cut out scene. I don't know. But I think that she was referring to Giselle because as
I
soon
think
as
she
like
was.
it's like
I think she was referring to being a hater, because that's what all haters say. Everybody that's hating because somebody else is paid go to hollering about selling souls. Ain't no souls for
I
sale.
don't think she meant it in that way. I really think she was talking about Giselle. I think she's, in my opinion, I
Jacqueline is
think
full of
she is
crap. I
referring
don't
to.
even know how you got all that benevolence for Jacqueline. Jacqueline is full of crap.
I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. I feel like I feel like Jackie. I feel like she's a good friend of like. I don't
A
think that
good
she.
friend.
I said a good friend of like a good friend of the show. Like I feel like she's a good friend of the show, kind of like what a scholar was.
But
Like
she ain't
I feel
even
like
really a friend of the show. She just me a friend.
no, she's a friend of the show because I saw it posted by Bravo. Like she's officially like a friend of the show. Like that's like she's actually a friend of the show.
Mm.
That's what she is. Like everybody gets to bring, not everyone, let me not say that, but
Yeah,
on
not
each
everybody.
franchise, one character, at least one character gets to bring a friend of, you know what I'm saying? Who was the friend of last time?
A scholar.
Oh yeah, a scholar. Yeah. So
Now, I
um
left this comment up because Sasha, I wanted to address that. I believe
mhm.
you. I believe production told Karen, and that's why Karen was so prepared for them. Like it was,
And that's
mm.
good. Like it's about time because you know what? Like Charisse is carrying dead weight. And I think that production is really like stepping in now and they're like, look, we can see that this has been going on for too long. This is first of all, it's gone too far with the whole Chris thing. Y'all already setting us up to get a potential lawsuit. And we not about to have all of this going on right now. So what we about to do is we gonna do what we gotta do. We even if that means we gotta tell a few people a little bit of stuff. And even going back to like Wendy when she got the drink thrown on her. The I don't know if it was a security guard or whoever, like he was literally telling her
That was
like,
somebody in production.
yeah, like it's like, and what's the odds of production talking to you like that? Like, girl, do not let her
Like you got too
take
much to
you.
lose. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Like
Mm-hmm.
this
Hey,
is not
DP.
exactly the way it is. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. When it comes to Potomac, the only storyline that I'm really interested in is Mia and Jacqueline. To be honest,
I ain't interested in that fake mess at all.
I
I don't.
mean,
If I never see Jacqueline again, it'll be good.
and we probably won't see
And
her again.
I
But
want
I
them
mean,
to take, but I want them to take Mia with her.
oh, I think Mia's out. I think Mia is out.
I
Like
think
I don't
little
think.
Robert need to be out too.
Yeah, I think Mia is out, and I'm saying I'm only saying that because she moved out of Potomac, and we know that living in Potomac is not mandatory, but I think something is going on, and I think Mia is out, and I think that Giselle might be in danger as well.
Oh, I seriously doubt that.
I know we seriously doubt it, but
Yeah, I seriously doubt that.
I
Them
think there
clear
will be
people is not finna get
repercussions.
rid of her. I don't believe that. Not no way, shape, form, or fashion. Do I believe them clear people finna get rid of Giselle? Them clear people love Giselle.
And they do love Giselle, but I do think
They
there's going to
love that
be.
no good heifer, and
I think there's
they
going to be
love what she
repercussions.
does
Hmm.
because she can get away with their with stuff that they can't get away with doing to black people, and they enjoy it. They eat it up. Ain't no way.
Well, I don't know.
And she sit up there and do all their dirty work. They'll never get rid of Giselle. They'll hire you before they get rid of Giselle. Now you wait for your offer letter. The day they send you an offer letter is when Giselle gonna get fired. Hey, Lisa Gordon, right? Annie Farrell, little Robert should have been gone. Now that's who might be.
Yeah, I think she on thin ice. Definitely.
Now that's who should have been gone. And the way Andy acting, I don't feel like her job is too secure.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. What you say? This is a yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think Giselle going anywhere either. We've been sick of her. If they cared what we thought, Giselle would have been gone.
Hmm. I mean, I do think there might be some repercussions, though. I really do. Like, I think that Giselle went too far. She did. Like, she really did. Like, she went too far, and I don't see Bravo like taking that risk. I don't
Mm-mm.
see it. I don't see them
I,
taking that risk for
I
Giselle
don't know how you
personally.
don't see it because I can tell you they ain't gonna have no problem with it if they sat up there and let Kim Zolciak call people NIGGAs. I don't know what made you think they wouldn't have a problem with Giselle lying on somebody.
I don't know. Wishful thinking, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
Yeah, that's that hope stuff. I done told y'all about hoping.
I don't know until it doesn't happen. I think that there will be some repercussions
Yeah,
for
I ain't
what Giselle
dreaming.
said about Chris.
I'm not a dreamer. I don't do no dreaming, honey. That heifer been
Child,
doing dirt. She been dirty. She
and
ain't gonna
that's why I
stop.
don't.
She ain't gonna stop being dirty. And Bravo likes her dirtiness.
Mm,
They enjoy that
okay.
tramp being dirty. She do all their dirty work. All of it. Every bit of their dirty work she do. Mm-mm. And Bravo don't care about black people and what we think and who we like and who offends us. They don't care. Yeah, that'll be the only thing they do is to get rid of little Robert. And I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know not to hope for nothing else. But I'll take that if they get rid of little Robert, that'll be a lick. What you say?
Yeah,
If
I
it
think it
was
would
a
be.
fifth, we'd all be drunk. You better say it.
Because you notice something, Seanitra, like when if you take, I guess, not necessarily Robin out the picture, because in my opinion, she's not really even on the show because she doesn't do anything besides be annoying. But the other girls dominate the cast. Giselle is like a background character, and she weaves herself in when she can. But like that last episode was very telling to me. Like it was all about Candace and Ashley and Deborah, and Giselle had to kind of like friend of herself at the lunch table. Like, girl, if they get rid of Robin, I really don't know what Giselle's gonna do. She might do the
Child, then,
she might do
then we gonna have a show.
she
Then
gonna
we
do
gonna have
the
a show.
she gonna do what every other Bravo franchise does. She gonna have a season of her crying because her daughter going to college. More than
Mm-mm.
likely.
I think some mess gonna really break loose if they get rid of Robin.
Think so?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's when the BS gonna get loose. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because once she ain't got her friend to lean on and all that, Giselle is
Mm-hmm.
going to really come unhinged. When she ain't got nobody to talk to and
Yeah.
talk her dirt with and do her plots with, she's going to become unhinged. When she got to film with them other women and she can't sit up under Robin sniggering and pointing at people, sniggling and pointing at people and stuff, and she got to actually interact with them and they can actually shoot at her, and you know she can't shade and talk trash on the spot. She got to wait till she in a confessional or on social media or interview, and they start chewing her up and she can't defend herself. Oh, that's when we gonna have a show. Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
agree.
Ian. Say
I don't
actually
think she
with Robin going, she'll cling to Ashley's backup. She'll try to, but you know Ashley real slimy and snake like.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, Ashley ain't
Actually,
dependable. Ashley ain't dependable worth a darn. Her mama can't depend on her.
Ashley's smart. I think she's smarter than Giselle.
I mean, girl,
Ashley, no, Ashley
these
keep her eye on the gun at all times. Like, oh, I probably
first of
shouldn't say that on
all,
YouTube, but
all these
she a
cats over
sniper.
here is smarter than Giselle. That's like I forgot who said somebody look better than me. Here, everybody's smarter than Giselle.
Hmm.
Giselle was so dumb she didn't know a biopsy was gonna hurt. This Giselle ain't never been accused of being smart. Ain't nobody ever accused Giselle of being smart.
But you see, that's my okay. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of people, like, oh, Giselle is a show. She's a bone carrier. Like that's what she does. Like she starts all the mess. I disagree. Ashley is really that girl when it comes to all the mess, and she keeps her
Ashley
eye
started
on this fight.
Ashley
That's
started a
just
bunch
my
of mess.
opinion.
Ashley started a bunch of mess, and that's true. But Giselle is production's pet. Ashley is not. That's the difference. Starting mess, that's cool, but she's not the one that's the henchman. Giselle go around and do whatever them people ask her to do.
Can you give
She
me
willing to
an
do all of
example?
it. Just like Kenya Moore used to be the henchman when Carlos King was over there at Atlanta. Matter of fact, that's what he said he loved about her, because she would, business was business and she'll do whatever you tell her to do.
What do you think they have her
And I
doing?
sincerely believe that that's what the hell Marlo was doing last season, was being the henchman. Giselle is happy being the henchman, and as long as she around there doing that for Massa now, child, please, you can dream all you
Yeah.
want to. That hooker gonna be right there. Don D say every
I'm
Bravo
ignorant.
show got a bone carrier, and it rings and it's rings on this show. By herself, she gonna go to everybody mixing stories and being quiet and funny face when confronted. Yeah, but she don't do so well when she get put on the spot, Don D. Remember, during that reunion when with Monique and that bounder, they say Giselle came unglued, was F this, F that, F and they had to cut all that out.
Hmm.
She lose her cool and act a monkey. And if she ain't got Big Rob over there to bow up at people and act like she want to fight everybody like some kind of rabbit rhino, baby, Giselle is going to have to put up a shut up, and that's when it's going to get good.
Yep. And it's about time.
Oh yeah. Now I'm telling you, that's why I say at this point, if I'm looking at it and looking at it from a chessboard standpoint, they're not going to touch her. But if the public can keep pushing and get them to get Lil Robert off their show, that's good enough. That's good enough. Because if you get Lil Robert off the show, put her on the spot, and they apply pressure to her, she gonna start acting up. And before you know it, it might take a few years. Y'all might get a Lisa Rinna situation if y'all can get her that far out of pocket. But for right now, y'all not gonna get that girl. You can forget that.
I think she already went that far out of pocket.
Yeah, but them people don't think so. You think so. Kimmy the henchman on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, she is? I've never watched the show. But this the thing. And you can tell if you paying attention. When they was on there with Watch What Happens, Andy Cohen wasn't applying no pressure to Giselle. He applied all the pressure to Robin. All you got to do is watch that butt monkey right there. He'll slowly let you see who he got a problem with. All you got to do is watch. Yeah, she did that. She did that. F this, F and F and F and F and. She showed her behind. They say she dropped a gang of F bombs and went off because Monique put her on the spot and blew her up. Production pissed me off saving her with that. They could have censored and they could have censored and aired it. They did what, but they wasn't gonna air it. LEL because they protect her. They protect her at all costs. Ian says she gotta have a sidekick. They'll let her bring somebody on. They may try Mia, but ain't nobody gonna be able to do what Lil Robert do. Mia ain't gonna run around charging at people, snorting like a Brahma bull. She ain't gonna do that. She don't know how to set up Bluetooth her daughters to annoy it with her. Well, you know what? It's a lot of us out here geezering now. Come on, not too much on the geezers, because I don't be knowing how to set up stuff either.
Child, where are the disclaimers? We're gonna get
Lord, you and them disclaimers. Lord, what disclaimer did we need this episode?
Like road safety. We do not encourage our cast members to drive while talking on the phone
while holding a cell phone.
Come on now. Come on now. Where are the disclaimers?
Oh my gosh. Essa said the disclaimers, Lord. Oh man.
I'm over Potomac. I am so sorry, but I'm here to look at the fashions. You know, I love a good fashion moment.
I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the mess. And I'm here for the fact that I'm watching Bravo paint themselves into a corner. I'm enjoying it. Tom G say hoping for a Robertless Jizzy season at some point, but feel they will always find her a replacement. But ain't nobody gonna be able to do what Robin do. I'm telling you, I believe that they will try to get her another flunky, but them two, they work well together. Lil Robert is a good trained dog. That thing gonna jump up. Even what was going on when Giselle gonna tell her, but you didn't stick up for me. Oh, when Karen had told her that Jamal lived in her phone, she wanted Robin to jump up and bow up at Karen, and she gonna tell her, you didn't stand up for me in the moment. Is she your guard dog? Is that in y'all contract? Lil Robert trained. She got Lil Robert trained. If they get rid of Lil Robert, they can bring her 12 flunkies. Ain't nobody gonna be trained. Ain't nobody gonna be a trained dog like Lil Robert. If she go barking at other people how she bark at Lil Robert, somebody else will probably turn on her and flip on her. It ain't gonna work.
Do you think that what Mia did to Wendy is enough for them to get rid of her like they did Monique?
They never got rid of Monique. Monique didn't sign the contract.
Oh, okay. I thought that's why she left.
No, she just didn't sign the contract. And she full of it too on a lot of levels. But I ain't gonna go there.
I like Monique.
Mood Makers Home Decor says, so are the rumors true that Robert? I don't know. You know, the people who started the rumor is people who make up stories. So y'all not gonna get me to repeat that. Dr. J say it's against the law. I hope when they not filming, she get a ticket. Oh, Dr. J, you want them people to pull over and give her a ticket?
She was driving with no hands, and it's not like she was in an electric vehicle, or you know what I'm saying? One of those cars that have self-driving. Like, you are in a Range Rover. You don't have self drive, so you took your hands off the steering wheel and was on your phone on camera.
Yeah.
Child, please. And you had the nerve
Hey,
to have swollen fingers.
boy, you
But
can't let that girl live for having
no,
them swollen
she's
digits.
swole. She is Giselle is swole. I'm telling you, like, don't please don't get me started. Anyway,
The girl got fibroids. Y'all know that now.
okay, that's what's wrong with her. I was gonna.
She got
Okay,
fibroids.
all right. The
She just
fibroids
told
make
y'all
your
that
and make your jawline swollen too.
it can make you pick up weight everywhere, actually.
Oh, okay, all right.
But I know y'all don't care because she said she don't care about social media, and
No,
y'all done
I
proved that
do
y'all
care.
ain't
I
got
care
no
about that.
pity. Y'all ain't got no pity for that girl. I ain't mad at you
I
either
have
because
to.
she was the one shot off her mouth and said she don't care about social media and y'all don't pay her bills. So Giselle girl, you kind of put yourself in that one.
Look, I've been saying for like 4 weeks now that I think she's having an underlying health issue. So if the fibroids is
Well,
what's
she
making
done
her
told y'all what
swole,
it is.
but I sympathize with her fibroids. I sympathize with them because she looked like a chipmunk on hibernation. Like she just got nuts all in the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? It's just swole. Like it's just
It's hard being a girl. It's
the
hell out here.
fingers are swole. Like she got sausage links. Mm.
It's hard. It's really hard being a girl. And to
Mm.
be honest, I feel like that's why Giselle should be more decent to other women because it's hard being a girl. And now now it's her turn to really have some of these difficulties and things. And it's unfortunate for any woman. But you heard what she said, talking about, I never see myself as the one who's gonna need help or be sick. Like, girl, you didn't think that one day it might be your turn to be sick, or it might be your turn to actually just be a woman and have something not go right? That didn't cross your mind?
She been swole for a while though.
Ain't no, but let me ask you this: do you think fibroids just pop up overnight?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I know women who suffer from fibroids to the point where they have to get them removed, and hysterectomy and stuff is something that they have to go through, but they addressed it as soon as they started to see
Well,
bodily
you
changes.
can, sis, you can clearly see that girl did not do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Exactly.
clearly see that she did not go and do that. And a lot of us don't go to hospitals and doctors and all that. I would tell you flat out, I don't frequent doctors' offices. I don't. I consider them a bunch of witches and wizards, and you will never catch me running in and out of their little stank offices.
Look, I'm gonna mind
I
the
don't
business
mess
that
with them.
pays me. I'm gonna mind the business that pays me.
I'm just saying. So, my only thing with Giselle with that is you spoke a little too soon, baby. You don't care about social media, and the people are being very unsympathetic. You know.
I'm sympathetic. I'm putting that out there. I'm sympathetic to her fibroids because I, for the longest time, I've been saying like Giselle is swole. Like I don't know
Mhm.
what is making her swole like that. I don't know if it's the salt intake. I don't know what it is, but she's swole. And when I see the flashbacks when she had that tacky bang in Charisse's backyard, I'm like, dang, like Giselle, you don't look like that no more. And it's funny how you came for Ray, but like maybe one season after that, you was just swollen.
Well, because life happened. That's why people shouldn't be so slick at the mouth and so glib.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yup.
you don't know what this life gonna do to you.
What Wendy say? She looked her right in her face and said, "That is karma for how you are as a person."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she was talking about the swelling, but I'm
You
gonna
know
just go
what?
ahead and throw that. I'm gonna throw that up in there. The swelling is a part of that statement because
Lord.
as soon as you came for Ray and his pamper, you started swelling, sis. And then
But
Wendy, the only one who really told you about yourself.
mm-hmm.
And she ain't lie. She ain't never lie. Angie not gonna keep her accountable. All right. Now you got fibroids. And I hope
Ooh.
not saying I ain't saying this related now. I ain't doing that. I sympathize with it. I sympathize with it, but you know, I'm just saying, like, girl, you too vain, honey. You were just too vain, and you're not it. You're not that girl. Keep telling the
Mm-hmm.
people she's not it.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Why did she look pregnant?" I think that Mia is just out of shape. I mean, not Mia, Jacqueline.
Mm-hmm. But she had a child not long ago, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
out of shape. That's called again being a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Social
I don't
media
know how
got
to.
y'all confused about what women look
No,
like.
I don't know how to
That's how women look when
appropriately.
they have babies.
I don't know how to appropriately like explain what's going on with Jacqueline's body. So I said she's out of
She
shape.
just had a baby.
She's recovering from her baby.
Yeah. And so, and
She needs to get
sometimes
it
it can
together.
take you almost 2 years for your body to get back to normal. That's why, back in the day, our mothers used to tell us, you wait 2 years before you have another baby. Don't go having them steps because you'll tear your body up.
She could wear a girdle.
Hey, Andrew Barber. But everybody don't believe in that girdle stuff. Now, when I was a young married woman, my mama and them came and tied my belly down to where I couldn't hardly breathe. But if I'm gonna be real, I don't know if that's healthy. La la, thank you for the super sticker. But I'm never gonna bother a woman for being a woman. You gave
But
birth to a whole human being.
all
It
right.
happens. It happens. It's
I'm just
it's
saying.
not pleasant. It's unfortunate. It's almost like you carried an alien in your stomach and it busted out, just like in that movie. And then they come to your house and eat all your groceries and tear up your stuff.
Look, Jacqueline in better shape than me. I mean, I feel like she has a slim face, slim arms.
Yeah,
Just
she
has
just had a baby. That's
baby
all.
weight. Mhm.
She just had a baby. And
But
I
I
think,
always noticed that too. I was like, "Ooh, Jacqueline, girl."
hey, if you want to stay cute, you might not want to go having one of them little terrorists.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Think it over. I don't know what's gonna happen to Candace when she go to dropping babies.
See now, Candace, I have a friend. She just had a baby, and she remained like a size 6 her whole entire pregnancy, and she's small like
Mm-hmm.
Candace. So I
They
think when
don't
you're
mean
really
nothing.
skinny,
Girl, please. I
I
knew
don't
people
think
that
she'll
was
gain
real
that much
teeny
weight.
tiny and they had one and blew up like somebody stung them with 1,000 bees. So you don't never know. Andrew
Yeah,
Barber, right. People ain't used to seeing natural bodies no more. So the minute a woman body look like a body, like what's wrong with her? She a woman. She got hormones. She got something called estrogen. She carried a little terrorist in her body for 9.5 months.
well then don't talk about Charisse Titty Loaf then.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about them titty loaves because she could buy a good bra.
Don't talk about the titty loaf.
I'm talking about the titty loaf. The
And we
titty
can't
loaf is
talk
on the
about
menu.
the bottom belly from the baby. We cannot talk about the titty loaf because
Ain't
they
no
both
baby did that. That was a lack of good bras, and I'm
uh,
gonna talk about
no.
that. Ain't
And,
no it. Look here, ain't no
and
excuse for not
Jackie
buying a
baby
good
belly
bra.
is ain't no
Ain't no
excuse for
excuse for
buying
not buying a
cinched
good
underwear.
bra.
And the
No,
cinched
ma'am.
underwear, they got cinched underwear.
No, everyone. You don't have to do that just because you had a baby because you did something natural.
I'm just
Childbirth is
saying.
natural.
I'm just saying, titty loaf is titty loafing.
No, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. Charisse is too old to not have a good bra. No, ma'am. I
All
ain't
right
got no
now.
sympathy for that. Now, I'm not going after that wig, but the titty loaf is on the table.
I feel like the titty loaf and the lack of cinching undergarments for Jacqueline is in the same boat.
No, no, ma'am. Charisse
And
ain't
that's
carrying
not
no baby in her titty.
and that's not shaming. And I don't feel like it's shaming,
Cause I'm not
body
I'm not
shaming.
going after her titties. I'm talking about the fact that she don't have a bra to lift and separate. You up here with a whole titty loaf, and at a certain age, you know how to buy good bras. You know where to get a good bra
Mhm.
at. Charisse do not have to have no titty loaf, no ma'am. But what we not gonna never do over here is bother no woman for doing something as natural as giving birth to a baby.
I'm not
That's
bothering her. I'm just
I'm
saying they
not
got
saying you
the
are. I'm just
undergarments.
saying no. We're not gonna conflate issues. Because childbirth is natural. That titty loaf is anything but.
So you
God
think
gave you
Charisse got her breast
God
done?
gave God gave you two titties, not one long one.
Charisse got her breast done?
Is that what she claimed? I don't believe her. Unless she went and bought
When
that
she
loaf.
said that?
She said she got them done. Lala say the titty loaf is always up for discussion. That's right. God gave you two titties and not one long one. Lisa say keep living, your body will experience some changes. I know that's right. Oh yes.
It's already changing, so I know.
You
Trust
said
me.
don't nobody want no titty loaf. That's right. Buy good bras, girls. Lift and separate. Cheryl say the wig too. Charisse need to get her right size and stop playing. Y'all, I told y'all me and the wig is in a good place. I'm not going after that wig. Charisse always talking about champagne, this and that. She should have used that champagne money to buy Across Your Heart. Thank you. Or that 18 hour. They lift and separate. They got that wide strap so it don't dig into your shoulder. Support your back. Got that wide strap to go across that back meat so you don't end up with back titties and side titties. She could have got one of them good bras. But no, she want to come on national TV with the titty loaf.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I don't think she got her boobs done either.
Well, she said she did. If it's a lie, she told it. That's the point. We ain't lying on her. She said that.
I don't remember her. I don't pay attention to Charisse anyway. Was she on last season? She wasn't, was she?
No, thank God. And she don't need to be there now. I don't know, what you talking about? Ain't you the one said you like Charisse?
I like Charisse when she was on the show.
Well, she on there now. You don't like her no more?
She not on the show.
Yeah, she is. She was on there this
in my opinion, she ain't on the show. And not
we seen her. You can't say she wasn't there. I was looking at her. You gonna tell me I didn't see her? We just saw her.
I mean,
we just saw her define the laws of physics. That girl was stomping and waving her arms in slow motion.
Let me stop dismissing people. Then let me stop dismissing people. Look, I'm dismissive. Okay, if you're not giving what's supposed to be gave, you might as well not be there. So that whole scene with Karen was like next. I said it last week. Last week I said that whole thing with Karen and Charisse, I'm not even looking forward to seeing it. If I could fast forward in real time, I would.
Look, Pat Lawrence, how you doing? Say for real, Charisse don't need to be on that show, period. Talking through her nose, trying to be in the loop with Karen. Let her go back to wherever she came from. Thank you, Pat Lawrence. Pat, you look like my mama people. I like that picture. Southern Ivy says, a preteen developing breast. My mom taught me the importance of wearing a good supportive bra. I know that's right. Ever since I first had little ant bites on my chest, my mama put me in good bras. Lala says she need the old school corset bra from the colonial times with the petticoat included. What's wrong with y'all? Oh my God.
They should just pass them around, Potomac. Just give everybody one.
You know, good garments. Good garments. Don D said it's an expiration date on all plastic surgeries. Them breasts expired before RHOP started. She came on with expired breasts. Oh no. The loaf was expired.
She ain't lying. That ain't even shade. That's just truth. She ain't even lying.
The loaf was expired. God.
After a certain amount of years, you're supposed to go back in there.
Go back in there. Ooh, yeah, child. Y'all tough.
Look, I'm gonna need for them to step it up. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for Potomac. Okay, at this point, Karen is not giving either. I'm not here for it.
Karen tickled me tonight. You say what you want to say. Karen tickled
me.
No,
I mean, yeah, she did what she had to do. She did what she had to do. But I didn't appreciate. What did she do that made me look at her sideways? I was like, what the heck are you doing, Karen?
Karen do a lot of stuff to make me look at her sideways, but she ate tonight.
Yeah, she being real messy. Not the whole Karen and Charisse thing. Not that. That was a golden moment. But what the heck did she do that had me looking at her like, girl?
She did a lot. I didn't like what she did last year at that reunion to Candace. I didn't like her sitting up there with that 2 wrongs don't make a right with Wendy. Karen do a lot of stuff I don't like. She all right with me for the most part, but I really don't like a lot of stuff Karen do, honestly.
I'm over it.
But over it. Dr. J say, I wear the stick and pull up cups, wash them and reuse. I saw those. But like, okay, if a girl is carrying a triple D, would that work? Because I saw them and I got some clothes that I would like to wear with them, but I'm really afraid that they might not be ready for that type of weight. LEL say she just need a bra. We need to start somewhere. Someone tell her just because the dress sit on your boobs don't mean they being supported. That's right. Did you say the girl remind you of a snuffleupagus? I can't. Is it the eyebrows? I shouldn't even ask that. Not your twins, mama, really? LEL say Charisse don't wear no bra and she don't wear no pants. She don't wear no bra. No, she got on the bra. Now she might be ain't got on no drawers, but
I don't think she had one on tonight.
No, she be wearing a bra because if she ain't have on no bra, them puppies would have been left the yard. being. Say women parts are natural. That's what happens with them over time. Yes, and that's why we wear good bras, good ones, strong ones,
and cinching undergarments.
No, we don't. After you get to a certain age, you ain't gonna be stupid enough to be mashing your ribs in. But
I
you
know.
gonna make
I
sure.
said cinching
No,
underwear don't
I'm
touch
not
your
cinching
ribs.
a goddamn thing. My belly gonna be free. I'm too old to be worrying about tying my belly down. Use a lie. But
But
I
they
bet you
don't
I
tie
got
your
a good
stomach
bra.
down. They're like nylon undergarments.
Mm-mm.
They're
I'm
like
not putting on nothing to cinch a goddamn thing, but I'm gonna wear a good bra because I'm not gonna be out there sagging
oh
and looking like a milk cow, and I'm not running around with no titty loaf either. Lala
yes, but
say
you
I'm
don't.
petite, and even I make sure I wear a body shaper from time to time and just make everything smooth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
like
wrong
for
with it. So
example,
I'm not after Charisse about the rest of her putting on no cincher. She's a big girl. I don't have a problem with Charisse being a big girl. I want her to represent for the big girls. But wear a good bra. Just wear a good bra. That's it. That's all I ask. Hell, I'll send her one.
when I was
Let's
in college, my
separate.
professors told us they told us to make sure we wear appropriate undergarment, specifically with business clothes, because you don't want the imprint of your belly button showing, like stuff like that. So we wear
But
like
what they got to do with Charisse? Charisse ain't going to no
I wasn't
interview. She
talking about
already
Charisse.
know
I
people.
was talking about Jacqueline.
And okay, so what interview you seen her going to where she need to worry about wearing cinching drawers?
I just think that when she go with
That
those
girl just
cheap,
had a baby.
look
Leave that girl
with
alone.
them cheap. I
She
don't know.
just had.
You're a seamstress, so maybe you know what material that is. But is it spandex? I have no idea. But with them cheap dresses she's wearing, is like no support, and it's just everything is just hanging all out. I'm not body shaming her at all,
But I'm just saying,
at
she just
all.
had a whole young, and them probably the same clothes she had before she had the baby.
All right now,
You
all
know she
right
ain't
now,
got no
all
money. She
right
been
now.
getting money off Mia, and Mia up there making her feel bad for it. You know they around there attacking each other about money. So where's she supposed to get this money for this fabulous new wardrobe? She wearing what she had.
She says she has a job.
Okay, you got a job. Do that mean you got money to go out on the whirlwind shopping spree?
I don't have to go on a whirlwind shopping spree, but I know when I'm on TV, I'm gonna look appropriate.
Yeah, well,
Or
she feel like
my
she
version
looks
of
appropriate
appropriate.
enough. That girl don't look bad enough for all that. Now that's putting 20 on
I
the
I
TV.
look.
The girl don't look bad enough for all that. She
Yes,
just don't. Her body is a little messy, but she had a whole human. Like, no,
from the
no.
breast up and the waist down, she looks good.
It don't matter. She had a whole human. I'm sure she'll look better later. I don't like the heifer, but she'll look better later.
All right now.
I can drag her for 100 things, and it ain't never got to be the fact that she had a baby.
Who they call him Miss Trunchbull? Robin?
Yeah, you know they call her Miss
Yeah, stop.
Trunchbull.
She ain't that broad. She not that broad. Come on now. Stop.
She do give Trunchbull energy. She do give Trunchbull energy.
Oh, not Trunchbull. That no, I think out of all the stuff she's been called, that's the worst one.
It fits though.
That's bad. Mm.
Yeah, I didn't think it was nothing too terribly wrong with it either. It was just a little, it's life. Women look normal. We're normal. Things happen to you. You ain't gonna be perfect all the time. I wasn't even mad with Giselle for having that side meat. I was just mad at her for showing the side meat. Stuff happens. We girls, you got hormones, you got life, things happen. Just, govern yourself accordingly. You ain't got to go and tell everybody.
Yeah, no. In this case, Giselle did need to tell everybody because, girl, I was like, what is your life actually like? What you doing? Like what's going on? She needs to talk about.
Ooh.
That's something she should talk about. Appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, Robin. The thing about Robin is she doesn't dress for her body type. She don't know what she's doing.
Ooh, child, I'm not touching that. Robert and Ruffles. That's all I'm gonna say. Robert and Ruffles.
Oh my gosh, Seanitra, that denim dress. Remember, I told y'all how I didn't see the episode and I was dying to see what all Candace had on, the slippers and such.
Mm-hmm.
Robin. I know she lying. I know
Mm-hmm.
she lying. I know she is. I know she is.
This man, we don't like side meat. Yeah, no side meat.
This is what I'm saying about appropriate undergarments. Like they have. Well,
That
no,
ain't
she
have nothing to do with no
had a side
undergarment.
piece.
Giselle had on a
Yeah, no,
dress
she
with
had
the
a
whole
side
side
piece.
cut
Yeah,
out.
she
If,
couldn't.
if,
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
Giselle had put on one of them iron girdles, one of them industrial girdles y'all keep slapping on, talking about y'all waist training, she would have looked
That's not
insane.
what I'm referring to as appropriate undergarments.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying that she'd have put on all this waist training, all this mesh y'all young girls be wearing, she'd have looked stupid. But the truth of the matter
Yeah.
is simply this. Simply this. The pregnant girl, I'm not messing with her. She has absolution on this porch about her belly. Like I'm never gonna bother a woman who just had a baby about her stomach. Like absolutely not. And I really wish if I could go back in time, and y'all know I adored my mother, but I wish I could go back in time and make her not wrap me up like a mummy the minute I drop Geneva. That's unpleasant, and I don't think it's healthy. Right. Robin don't need to wear no more ruffles or shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ruffles and shoulder pads. She don't need to wear no more spaghetti scraps because that
T-shirts.
no t-shirt. Well, what the hell can she wear?
I think she would look good in a blazer. A long line blazer.
Like Tom Brokaw, she need to borrow one of Tom Brokaw.
Like yeah, like a long line blazer, maybe like a long. She would look good in long line stuff because it'll
Mm-mm.
elongate like her shoulder. Like what do you call that? Like her
Mm-mm.
midsection.
No, ma'am. Her midsection long enough. She long waisted. What
No,
Robin need?
what do you call that? Like
Robin
from your
Robin
shoulder to
need to
your
go
waist.
ahead and put on some football pads and a construction helmet.
No, come on,
And
stop, Seanitra. We gotta help her out for real. She
we
needs
can't. Ain't
it.
no help for her.
Mm,
Ain't no help for her. And the fact that she felt like she could attack a black woman, honey, no, I don't want to help you. Don't
okay,
don't
well
look
let her
for the
look
black girls to
messy.
help you.
I thought she did look good at dinner tonight, though. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she looked good.
She was just not as bad, and she wasn't as tragic as usual. Say she
Right.
need
That's
that
she needs to
suit
stay in
Juan.
that lane.
She need that suit that Juan wore at the NBA draft. Yes,
Oh
that
my god.
oversized one. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, she can wear a
Y'all are
football uniform, a rugby uniform. Yes,
oh my
yes,
god. Y'all already called her Miss Trenchbull. I can't get that on my mind, man. Where's
yes.
DT at with his
DT
photoshopping
blew
skills when he
through, but I
leaving?
think DT had to leave. DT popped through and hollered at us and left. I
I
miss my
need him to
DT.
put her on Miss Trenchbull like you do Charisse and Sputia.
Yes, God, that is truly, yeah, that's the that is the Trunch bull. See, I don't know how I feel
Now,
about Ashley
Andrew,
braids. Andrew,
you
them
know how you
barbers,
feel.
Andrew Barber, them braids. That girl had a total of 17 braids. Like you could count her braids. It was so few
Mm-hmm.
of them.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know that I've ever been able to count somebody's braids. It might have been 21, but it was somewhere between 17 and 21 braids on her head. I know it took them all of an hour to do all them plaits.
That's a hot mess. It's so unfortunate.
Right, Ray and
Unfortunate.
Giselle can't read it all. I think Giselle Ray a few minutes behind us.
The best Ashley's hair looked was when what I think she had like the slick bun last episode
That you
at
call
the
that
dinner
slick?
at Karen's show. Her hair looked good then.
I don't know about good, but not as tragic as usual.
Oh my gosh, Anitra. I'm trying.
I know
You know
you
I'm in
trying
it
to
for the
give us
best,
some
but I
credit.
can't. If
Don
I'm
said
gonna
the
waste my
guy
time
should have
watching
just
the
went
show, I
ahead. Don D said the dude should have went ahead and sized Rob for a suit. I think he could have hooked her up. I think so too.
mm-hmm.
I didn't go in enough on Ashley braids, and I'm now that was too silly for her, and it bothered me so much. I don't know why she did it.
Mm-hmm. You know why she did it. We know why she did it.
Mm.
They could drive a car through them parts. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess.
Mm.
Just giving scalp.
Her hair
Like
is thin.
scalp
She
is
does
too
not
much.
have the
It is
hair for that.
thin. But she could have got like smaller box braids. That would have been
No,
the
she
smartest thing
couldn't.
to
It was
do.
gonna look like Smeagol regardless.
Oh my god. Mm. This show is tragic, honey. This show is just not it. And then Robin. Why would you
Listen,
wear those leggings?
Ashley's hair gave us the precious.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no, she do look like that.
It was the Precious, honey. The
I don't
Precious.
understand. I don't understand, Seanitra. No, for real. Like, I need you to
Trixie
help me
Honeykiss.
understand.
Ooh. Elliot said, like, it's your birthday and you decided to pop out looking like them jellyfish from Shark Tales. I'm through.
Is it wrong to call her mayonnaise trash? Is that going too far? Because that's what she giving me.
I think you upgraded her from me, so I can't tell you it's too far.
No, she giving me mayonnaise trash. Like now, like I'm gonna put her in that. I'm gonna put her in that category at this point. She is mayonnaise trash, honey. She is.
I've been gave her a lot lizard. I mean, if you want to upgrade her, upgrade her.
Cause
Quiet stuff.
I
Her hair
mean,
look decent when she got bangs to cover that projector screen. She called her forehead. Oh,
mhm.
yes, this is a the precious.
That's what she look like. That's what
She
she look
looked
like.
like, honey, those hobbits is a tricksy and false.
Look, I know the
I'm gonna get
reunion.
you
And
one.
the reunion. First of all, hold on, wait a minute. Now, Karen with that superhero outfit in the confessional. What the
What
like? I
superhero?
don't.
I
I
didn't
don't.
see no superhero
The
outfit.
purple. The
How did
purple
you
with the
get
glove.
superhero out of that?
That looked like that looked like a superhero outfit. Or if
How
that
did
was a
you get that?
bodysuit, like a leotard,
No, it looked like a gown that just was way over the top. It gave me draggish, but
that's a
at no point
gown.
did I get superhero.
Oh no, that looked like I could see her standing there in the with the hands on her fist, with the dun 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 music in the background
With
with a
sequins and
little wig.
rhinestones? Really?
Yes,
Girl,
I
I'm
thought
not even gonna ask you
that
what
thing.
kind of superheroes you've been watching, because that
Mhm.
didn't look like that to me.
That look now I could be wrong, but that's giving me superhero. I could see her flying around like Superman with
Yeah,
the one
I,
fist in front of her. That's what it gives me.
I didn't see none of that. I saw a drag performance.
That's what that give you.
Yep, and
Same
that's
thing.
exactly what it gave me.
Same thing.
The makeup, the hair, and the outfit. No, it's not the same thing. Drag performers are artists, honey.
I'm talking.
But
Well, they would.
but
They wear a good bodysuit
what
now.
she was giving me is that she spent a lot of time around them girls, and she's picking up their ways, much like her performance tonight, with her
Mm-mm.
charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
You better
That's
stop
what
it.
I got.
You better stop it, Seanitra.
What I love Drag Race. That's one of my favorite shows.
Not unique charisma, uniqueness, nerve time. RuPaul get on my nerve. He's funny.
Yes, he say she
No,
could have got
that
no braids. When your forehead already look like it need to be mopped regularly, you don't let
uh,
them tie braids to your back. To your back. That's why I
not.
had to slow down and make sure I was seeing that right.
Mm.
Oh, yep. I noticed Robert don't like to stop eating. Giselle don't like to stop eating either. When stuff going down at the food there, yes, the lot lizard. That's all I see when I see Ashley. But Ashley upgraded from her regular lot lizard outfits. She was definitely giving us Forever 21 or Rude. What's that thing? Rude, whatever. What's the thing y'all girls used to go to?
Tragic. Trash.
No,
They
it was
wouldn't even put that up in there.
Rude
Oh,
something.
you said Rule 21?
Rude 21. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's about right. That I'll give her that. I'll give her Rule 21.
That's what it was
That's
giving me. It wasn't.
sad.
It
She
wasn't
is.
BB. It
Mm.
wasn't quite BB, but it was definitely giving Rude 21.
And you know what? Like because she keeps dressing like that, like I feel so sorry for her. Like that's probably just the way she lived, like coming up, you know? Because
Why
there's
does that
no way
make
you
you feel sorry for her?
huh?
Why would that make you feel sorry for her? Boo?
Because I mean, I could just it's giving trailer.
She give trailer everywhere she go. I don't think there's nothing you can
No,
put
but
out
I
there.
mean, it's literally giving me trailer. Like I never really thought like that deep into like her upbringing and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's given, and I'm that makes me sad.
Oh, Lord,
That makes me sad for her.
the girl clothes make you sad. Have mercy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Seanitra.
you so bad.
So no, like it's time after time. Like I sincerely ask, what episode is this? What episode is this? Like
One of y'all
time
tell me what
after time.
episode it was. Andrew Barber say Charlotte Roos.
Hmm.
Yeah, that might have been
Yeah.
what it was
Hmm.
too. It was giving that type of vibe. I was just glad that she came up out of Rainbow finally. I was
Disgusting.
like, I was like, you better go ahead, Ashley.
And
She said,
Jackie's still in there. Jackie's still in Rainbow. Thing, poor thing.
well,
Poor thing.
I told you I believe she was borrowing some of Mia's clothes. I really believe it because
Mia
some
don't
of the
dress like
clothes
that.
was too big. We don't know how they hell for dress machine on that show, but some of them clothes was like clearly from for somebody much bigger than her. And Mia
Oh my
already told
God.
her she was borrowing everything from her. So I'm like, did you go get this girl hand me downs?
I
Lala say,
wouldn't do.
Ashley, give me dots and contemporary casual realness with these clothes. Ooh, I forgot about dots. No,
Oh,
boy, poor Ashley.
I know seriously, like for real. Like I mean, Ashley, like if you ever come on this channel, like you got to do better. You have to.
Hey, if she like it, I love it. Just don't be mad if we laugh at you, girl.
I'm over Potomac. It's not worth. It's actually beneath me now, a little bit.
I feel you, but I'm gonna keep watching because I like seeing Bravo painted into a corner, and this show has given me that.
I hope the reunion.
What you
I
want me to
just can't.
do at
Like
the reunion?
I just hope they look alright. Like for real. Like seriously. Like I don't know a show where there's so many tacky people in
Oh,
2023. Like it's giving 2009. That's how bad they look.
what's funny is again, we never see the Atlanta girls look this bad.
Mm.
Not one of them.
Is
Like
it a
as much as,
Potomac thing? How do people dress in? Where's Potomac? Maryland, Virginia?
yeah, that's the DMV area.
Or what?
It's a
How
lot
do
of.
people dress out there?
I mean, it's some sporty girls in the DMV. It's a lot of real cool, fashionable girls in the DMV. I don't know what's going on with these girls.
Hmm.
I know that's right. You better tell them, Don D, because I'm finna jump off in just about a minute. Okay.
Mm-mm.
See, Essence ain't
How
got her usual partners in crime to hold me in here, so I'm going to escape tonight. Any other time
look,
they might have got me.
I don't got much to say because at this point, Potomac is not giving. Like I don't know. Like in a way, I kind of feel like we've been here before. It just in a different kind of way. It all just seems so familiar to me. I don't know. I'm getting deja vu. And the whole Karen and Charisse thing, it wasn't as entertaining to me because when I saw the little clip, I already knew something was off. And I like your hypothesis. Like, Karen was like, girl,
She stepped on that girl lines.
yes, now
She stole her moment. That was Charisse's moment, and Karen stole her moment. And Charisse is not to be blamed for how that went because Karen stole her moment. I'm not saying Karen was necessarily wrong, but I'm not finna pretend like Karen didn't steal that moment from that girl. They had planned it, plotted it out, and Giselle was supposed to set it up because I'm demanding to know. And Karen stepped all over that girl lines.
I'm so happy. Thank God. God is good because I want to know what is going to lead up to Karen dragging Robin for filth. I hope it's connected to that. I really do.
And the
So
fact
I'll
that
tune into
she
that.
didn't even play with her, did it right in her face. Like, girl, whew, it was
Hmm.
rough. She was like, you deflecting with that fake so and so marriage.
No, she ate now. No, if we're gonna talk about it, she ate Robin up. Okay.
She did. I'm not saying she didn't, but she did it right in her face though. The girl was
Yeah.
sitting there and
Mm,
she said, you over there looking stupid and deflecting with this fake so and so marriage.
mm.
Now that's what she said. That was rough. That was unnecessary roughness.
Ooh, she ate her up. I'm here for that. That's giving. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was giving. Okay. That's what I needed. It was worth 1,800 episodes to see that part.
I mean, I'm with you. I want to know what lead up to it. Potomac has to be the Poets franchise because these women from Salt Lake City have something to show, even if it's stolen. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I don't want them to
They
steal.
stealing over there?
Huh? What's
I
that?
said they stealing over there.
Eugene Shaw just got 6 years in prison for
Oh
stealing.
yeah, oh yeah. You're right. You're
He
right.
LEL said, I honestly thought Potomac was going to be centered around clear ladies. I was surprised it was a mostly black cast. It is because it was centered. They said originally it was supposed to be around one of the little black social clubs, and then that didn't work out, and so it became a housewife show.
But it was, oh my God, they look so bad season one. I'm so glad Karen, I don't know what Karen did to herself, but
She got herself together
she,
once she saw what she looked like.
oh
Pat,
my
she do
God,
always
like,
talk to Robin rough, but the way she ain't did Robin this bad since she told her she was the dumbest bee at the table. It's been a long time since Karen just went at Robin's juggler like this. I did not see that because I don't know that. Boy, I tell you, listen, y'all gonna learn to stop listening to YouTube channels and then treating that stuff like it's the truth. Wait until proof come out or stop it. We do
yeah,
not know
that's
that
what
lady got put out of nothing. She was renting a house. Lord have mercy. Say maybe Jacqueline possibly wearing some of Mia's dresses that are too long for her. Mia about 7 feet. Really, Lisa Gordon? Really?
because
7 feet?
Look, Jackie had on a top and a skirt. She had on a rainbow skirt. I don't know what the heck. I can't remember the color scheme, but it was a lot of colors, and she had on a top that had slits on the side. It was just not it. It was it. I don't understand Potomac. I don't understand, and it's like, are they? Somebody in the group gotta say, y'all look a mess.
They ain't gonna say it. The ones that can dress just keep dressing. And the ones that can't sit up there like Giselle was doing when Wendy walked in. They had a stomach flu because them girls be looking good.
Maybe did you notice that Ashley looked decent when she was with Karen and Wendy?
Ooh, are you trying to blame Giselle for Ashley wearing tacky clothes?
I'm just saying when you people know when they got to step it up a little bit. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Did you notice though, or is it just me? Because when they were standing there waiting for them to come in, and also that Sprinter had like 1,000 rows. It just looked so weird. But
Mm.
I thought Ashley finally looked decent. I said, "Wow, Ashley, okay, you look decent for once."
Mm. Lord, you had to hit her with the for once. Poor Ashley. Ashley can't win.
Mm-mm. Mayonnaise trash, honey. I'm convinced. I'm convinced that's how she grew up.
Lala, thank you for the PSA. We protect the brand over here at all times. Sign the royal family. Yeah, I'm not gonna just start repeating stuff because people saying it. No, no,
Which
no, no.
dress? The dinner dress?
Oh, all of them. All of them. Ashley does do her
Mm-mm.
own thing. We're not quite sure what it is, but she does her own thing. Poor baby.
The red dress. That's the one she wore to dinner, right?
The red. I can't even remember what Jackie had on at dinner.
I remember what she had on. Oh,
You
Giselle
do?
does look decent in that confessional with the ponytail.
Does
She
she?
does look decent there. She
Okay.
needs to stop with them wigs. And if she not gonna get it right, she just needs to stop.
We ain't never seen her hair, so I'm not gonna tell her to
That's
stop.
not her hair with the pony. I know it's probably like a weave or
No, it's
something, but
not. It's not. That's why I'm like, we ain't seen her hair to be, to jump out the window like that. Ashley definitely got a boho style, but the boho don't have to be
mm-mm.
lot lizard.
She don't have boho style in my
Because I
opinion. That
feel
is
like boho and lot lizard is two different things. And she
Ashley
did a
dresses
serious
like
lot
a
lizard.
slore. That's what she
Like a
dresses
what?
like. She just a slore.
What is a slore, dear?
Use your imagination.
Oh. Yvette say
She
Ashley
dressed
looked
like a
nice
slore.
in episode 1 and got tacky week by week.
Oh yeah. She did look good. I ain't gonna hold you. Thank you
Good.
for whoever mentioned that. She did
You
look
would
nice at the
you would
picnic.
you be so quick to give somebody good when they just be barely less tragic.
She did. She had her jacket matched. Was it her shoes
Cause she
or her
matched.
bag?
Oh, we done
Yeah,
set the
I'm
bar
here
too
for.
low. We set the bar
I'm
too
here.
low.
Look, I'm here
All
for
you gotta do is
coordination.
match your clothes up.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
th- at minimum.
I'm dead. But we not finna give you good because something matched. I can't give you good because you managed to match some clothes. No, ma'am.
I like the metallic. That jacket was nice.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I'm not ready to jump out the window because you can match.
All
Tom G
right.
said Eva Marcel is boho.
Thank you.
That's boho.
Mm-hmm.
Very boho. I don't like her either,
Right.
but she's very boho.
That was a perfect example.
Ashley, mm-mm.
Floor.
Lot lizard.
Yes. Okay. She looked like she could be. What's the show? P Valley.
No, she can't.
She
Uncle
was.
Clifford would not hire her. Don't you try that. Not stiff as she is.
I mean, the way
With
she
that
dressed.
flat butt.
You know
No,
what?
ma'am.
Ashley dressed like Hustle and Flow. That's what she dressed like.
Maybe hustle and flow, but we not finna give her P Valley. No,
All right,
ma'am.
not P Valley, but she do
She
dress like
would
Hustle
never
and
get on Uncle Clifford's pole, and you know it. So did you hear
Flow.
that Ashley and Luke? I heard that. I heard that, Andrew. I don't think it was real. Lala say Ashley and her forehead of lies and mediocre translucent clothing can exit stage left. I know that's right.
Left the cheap fabric.
Rob, Halter Aztec dress confessional seemed like it came from Ashley collection. Girl, I told you that's that Becky Sue linebacker look.
Yeah, Becky Sue. So did you?
For real.
Oh my gosh, she do look like a white woman with that ponytail. She
Yes,
do.
sir. Becky
Just
Sue.
give us Samantha. Oh, Brittany.
Becky Sue, baby.
She do look like Samantha in that confessional. She really do.
Go ahead, Becky Sue.
She do now. Ashley do dress like Hustle and Flow. That's exact. She could just fit right in. That's
Yeah,
a. I feel
lot
like that's how
lizard,
she grew up. Yeah,
lot
that's how she
lizard,
grew up.
crack hole, all that. Oh,
See,
maybe Ashley
Trailer Park.
dress hobo. Maybe. I love
Yes,
you.
honey.
I love you, Pat Lawrence. Pat said, okay, well, maybe Ashley is a dress hobo. A hobo. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Whatever aesthetic Hustle and Flow was given. Oh, and she got the
Trailer,
braids. She fit right in. She'll fit right in.
you say Trailer Park Couture. Yes, darling. Yes.
I'm glad we painted a vivid picture for the people because I was trying to put my finger on it. And, and when they went to Miami, I feel like that was Ashley's very worst. She outdid herself in Miami. She really did.
I know she was funny as hell in Miami. Mia came charging up to that truck. She was like, she come walking over here. But what she said with her size 14s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she took me out. Yes, she did.
What
Ashley
is a
does
foot
have her
dragon?
funny moments.
I like Ashley. All right, I tolerate Ashley.
Oh, see, I told you, you be quick to put a lot on something.
But I had already said that I appreciate Ashley's. I appreciate Ashley's swiftness. Like I told you, she a sniper, and for Potomac, I feel like you gotta be like that. You gotta be like that. Ashley a sniper. Ashley already thinking about season 8. Okay, they're not gonna get Ashley. It's gonna take a lot of them to get Ashley. They're not gonna get Ashley. No, ma'am.
Well, you
Like
know
you
them.
said,
One thing about them alley cats always ready to fight. So
I'm telling you, look, you said it best. You was it you or it was Kai? Somebody on the channel was like, Ashley made sure she made it clear that her friends are not liars.
yeah, I said that. That's her way out.
Yeah, she think ahead.
I was
Mm-hmm.
just believing my friends. I wasn't a part of the lie. I just was believing my friends. She built like Paul Bunyan. See, that's my cue to leave because y'all getting too far. Let's get up out of here, Essence. Yo,
Okay,
your
look.
sister Lala taking us over the rainbow. She said Paul Bunyan, And on that note, I'm getting up out of here because y'all need a nap.
Me too.
All y'all
Well,
need a
thank
nap.
you.
Listen, I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate you, Essence, coming up here to keep me company with your little crazy self. You gave everybody good looks because their clothes was matching.
Look, I said that one time. Ashley look all right.
You know I gotta listen.
That was valid. She, she came with her jacket matched her purse or her shoes, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? I
I know
would
that's
Giselle never looked nice this whole season, not once.
she did get a better wig at one point. I don't know what she did with it because she definitely didn't have it on the night at dinner, but she did have a better wig at one point. So
That pink
yeah.
confessional look with the ponytail was actually I'll give her a check for that. She looked decent.
Okay. Well, that y'all heard it here first. That was Essence's final word on the ladies and what the hell they had
Mm-hmm.
on and on their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley and all 17 of her braids. Charisse and that heavy wig and that shower curtain that she was wearing. And shout out to Karen and Wendy Osefo for being the best dressed tonight at dinner.
Yes.
Listen, y'all. I love y'all to life. Go to bed. Get your clothes out for tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are the best. Hit that like button on the way out. If you did not hit it on the way in, it's all right. It's all good. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live over here on this channel. For those of you who just joined text notification, I hope you got your text notifications tonight so you know when I went live. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And you can also join channel membership and participate in all of our events and special meetings and members only and all that good stuff, as well as our Patreon and our Twitch. Okay, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Essence, you want to tell them something before we go?
Bye.
Oh, she said bye,
Until next
y'all.
time. Hurry up and
All
come
right.
back, Seanitra.
Okay. I'm hurry up and come back. He's so
Okay.
crazy. All right,
Bye.
y'all. If nobody else says it, I'm gonna say it for you. God loves you. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll talk again soon. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye, y'all.